Whoa. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Captain Coder here. My camera's all zoomed out. I was playing with my students. I zoomed out because I was acting. I was out here dancing around. We were playing a game called Action Castle where I'm sort of a narrator in the game. So I was all zoomed out. So we gotta zoom in here so you guys can see me. You know, you gotta get it nice and close for the, for this stream. This stream here. All right. So Captain Coder here. Coming at you. Oh, wait, that's too close. That's a little too close. Yeah. Zoom back out. Come on. How's that? Better? Better? How are we now? There we go. Perfect. There we go. Just like that. All right. Captain Coder here coming at you. Through the power of the Twitch, everybody. Captain Coder here on this beautiful Thursday. Let's get a little further out. A little too close. On this beautiful Thursday, forks. Good, beautiful Thursday, folks. You guys aren't forks, you're folks. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you happen to be. Good day to you on this beautiful Thursday. I hope it's a beautiful Thursday wherever you are. We got the whole crew here, man. Look at this. This is crazy. Moon is here, folks. We got Moon is here streaming, coming at us from his hot tub. He's time to, streaming from his hot tub. It's beautiful there. We already got two people followed before I even started. I'm gonna have to sing some songs for Voodoo Game Studio. Voodoo Gaming Studio, thank you for following me. I don't think you're here, but you're gonna get a song anyway. And then we also got Harshx Dev following me. I wanna thank you, Harshx Dev. Thank you guys so much for the follow. If you're new here, if you're new, Captain Coder is me. I am Captain Coder. This is the face of the Captain Coder, folks. Captain Coder here. We are learning to code, learning to program, growing and coding and learning and doing all the fun stuff there. We got the Dev Dad here too. Happy Thursday, Dev Dad. Thank you so much for streaming earlier. Orfless, so nice to see you, my friend. We got MMO Pug, Sidian. Folks, did you guys know, do I have all my swag in here? What did I do with my swag? What did I do with the swag? Oh man. All right, hang on, everybody. Hang on. I gotta go get the swag. Hang on. Everyone hanging on? Before I go, I gotta make sure everyone's safe. Everyone hanging on to something real quick. I'll be real quick. Hang on. Are you hanging? Because if you're not hanging on, you might fall. So hang on real quick. I'll be right back. Hang on. All right, I better put up the sign so people know. I know that I'm not actually getting coffee. I gotta put the sign up though, so if when I'm not here, people aren't confused. I'll be back. My mic's on. People can hear me shuffling around in the back. Turn the mic off, folks. They can hear me shuffling. They hear the shuffling. We got all this swag here. Well, I gotta shut my door. My partner's wake him up. All right. We're back. All right. I know it's a lie. We weren't actually in coffee. MMO Pug, folks. MMO Pug has, MMO Pug's like, hey, can I send you some stuff? I was like, sure. I thought MMO Pug would send me one little thing. Look at this. Sent all this swag. We got a bunch of these. We're gonna be giving all these away when I get back from my vacation, folks. When we get back, we're gonna be giving look at this. You get your own Captain Coder, laser engraved, flashy. This thing's awesome. I've been having it sitting out. We had people over sitting up here like, wow. Yeah, but MMO Pug, thank you so much for this. We got this thing here that lights up. This thing is awesome. Sits on your desk. Awesome. MMO Pug also. Look, we got Captain Coder laser engraved coasters. Captain Coder laser engraved coasters, folks. Look, we are gonna be having. When I get back, we're gonna be doing so many stuff. We're gonna be doing a bunch of giveaways. We got laser engraved tumblers. Look at that. That's awesome. Laser engraved tumblers. We've got. Look at this. Look at this leather. I think it's faux leather. I don't know. MMO Pug, is this real leather? With cards, got poker cards and dice in there. We're gonna be doing some giveaways, folks, when we get back. So keep that in mind. If when we get back from vacation, when we're doing our stream-a-thon, we're gonna be doing all sorts of giveaways here. What else? You got the big tumbler. Got the little tumbler, we got the big tumbler. Look at this. This is amazing. MMO Pug, thank you so much for sending me all this. This stuff is going straight out. We're gonna be going, straight out. I'm gonna be doing when we get back. If I can get it to work right, we're gonna do a fundraiser for Girls Who Code, and all this stuff's gonna be going away. Swag out the wazoo. Also, folks, get your very own pair of Captain Coder socks. Haven't you ever wanted to walk around with Captain Coder on your feet? Captain Coder socks, folks. We're gonna be giving, we got mountains of these. These socks, they gotta go. They're going out there all over the place. All right, folks, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome when we get back from vacation, doing the giveaways. It's gonna be awesome. All right, sorry. We got so many people here in the chat. I gotta catch up here. I'm so sorry. Sijian, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Vim Surf. Is it Vim Surf? I should probably just call you Vim, right? It's or VI Vim. It's the improved visual inspector. The Vim. Dramokes is here as well. Thank you for being here, Dramokes. So nice to see you again. Daniel of the Dark. It's nice to see you. Vim, this is your Vim's first time chatting here. I'd like to thank you for being here, my friend. I hope you enjoy your stay. We also got this delicious coffee, folks. Oh, that bean water is good. That bean water is so good. Mr. Natural, thank you for popping in, my friend. So nice to see you. We got Trickster. Trickster, good day to you. Dev Dad, thank you for being here as well. Trickster asks, are we gonna get anything done today? Well, we're gonna find out. It's hard, it's gonna be, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. RJ, thank you for hanging on with me. I hope your fingers don't hurt too much from hanging too tight, everybody. Getting taste of that soup moon. Yeah, that's right, Dramokes. That's right. Lance, good morning, my friend. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys happen to be in the world. So nice to have you here. Hello, let's see here. Keep scrolling through here. When's my game gonna pop off? Can I commission some swag? Dramokes asking MMO Pug if you can. Dev Dad's looking for some commands. All my commands are here, folks. Check this out, Dev Dad. I have a little treat for you, Dev Dad. Let me know. Does this shout out look good for you? Everyone who doesn't know, Dev Dad's an incredible software engineer. If a lot of people like the stuff that I do here because of the way I explain it. Dev Dad, so good at explaining. Dev Dad, check out this shout out. Let me know what you think. What do you think of that, Dev Dad? Does that look okay to you? Is that okay for you? Dev Dad, absolute amazing software developer, streamer, and father. He's building a productivity app called Empter. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Empter. In his spare time, and you can watch it all unfold on his stream, folks. On his stream. All you gotta do, check it out. All you gotta do is click that little heart. Give him some love. Incredibly fun stream over there. Super informative, doing stuff in React.js. I know he's not doing game development, but man, you're gonna learn a lot about React.js, about Embeddr. Oh, that, I feel dumb for not getting that right. Embeddr. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good name. The Embeddr. I love that. What are you waiting for though? Go give him some love, folks. Hit that heart. Dev Dad, thanks so much for being here today. So nice to have you with us in the crew, the Dev Dad in the crew with his Embeddr software coming to an app store near you soon. Teziko, so nice to see you, my friend. How are you doing on this beautiful day? Corfless, welcome to co-work mode, man. Welcome to co-work mode. Happy to have you here. The coffee's too good. That coffee's too good. All right, so what are we gonna try and get done today? Well, folks, we really gotta finish this up if we can. We have two things. All I wanna do is get these two things done. And then I can go on vacation. If I don't get these done, I can never go on vacation. And I'm trapped here forever. Teziko says, doing good, mainly trying to figure out how to fix this level I've been working on. Well, I hope you're able to figure it out. Figure it out, my friend. I hope so. That said, we got a lot of new faces here. We got not really. I was gonna say a lot of new faces in the stream, but we got a lot of new people out there in, names. I've seen a lot of new names here. Just in case you guys didn't know, we do have a Discord. You don't have to join. I know everyone has 90 different Discords that they're all on. I'm on. Look at this. Look at how many Discords I have. I have 100 and some Discords over here, all broken down into folders. So I know the Discord creep is real. You got a lot of Discord, but this, I'm a little biased, but the Captain Coders Academy Discord has really been taken off. It's not 100 Discords. There's a lot. Look at all these subfolders here. There's a lot of Discords. I've sort of been cleaning them up actually. But yeah, it's like 20. Yeah, but I had to clear some out. Because it's getting too full. That said, I know that the Discord creep is real. Folks. But I would love to have you on the Discord, and let me tell you why. because this is such a great place to ask questions and help each other learn and code and grow together. That's what we're doing over here. People are always, oh, I got someone official release on the crazy amount. This is the game I needed in my life. Checks. This is, we're sharing you can share your work. I'm loving this. But the other thing I do here is I stream. So Twitch, it's hard to do this on Twitch, but I do this thing called office hours. I've been loving doing it. I just started it this past week, where I want you to come to my Discord with your coding problems and we'll work on it together. We work on it together as a group out here in this voice channel, this main stage area. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm not gonna be streaming next week, but I am gonna be having office hours next week. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. All right, folks, enough self-promotion. What are we doing? We gotta get this skill tree working. So yesterday, we finally had some breakthroughs. We finally had a breakthrough on this, where we can change the colors using our style sheets. All right, so I want to change the line color using a style sheet. This isn't the right folder. Where are you? This isn't the right folder either. Go away, you. All right, let's open up this script here. I gotta clean this up a little bit. We're gonna do some refactoring, folks. But we were running into an issue where I just didn't know how, and I'm learning so much about the UI toolkit. But I wanted to make it so I could change these line colors using style sheets. Okay, so we have our Paladin skill tree here, and no, this isn't what I want. I wanted USS. What is the style sheets? Here, this style sheet, so Unity style sheets inspired by cascading style sheets, the CSS. I know I keep saying USS and it bothers me, it bothers other people, I know. USS, it makes us think of a boat. Fun fact, Captain Coder never intended for the name to be, a boat captain, but I guess that's what we're at. I guess that's what I've become. Revere says CSS gives me PTSD. Sometimes that happens. You just got to remember that they cascade. That's the secret to CSS is, it cascades down and it lets you apply things from top to bottom. I'll take USS any day. Well, it's about the same. What I wanted to be able to do was make it super easy for someone to add their own CSS styling and boom, swap out the colors there. All right, one thing I'm not sure if it works or not is, can I swap these at runtime? I think I can, but we haven't gotten there yet. And so that's what we're gonna try and do next. Change color on purchase. This is the thing we gotta figure out how to do. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy to do. This one here, we've been working on this for like 2 days, color options using USS. There were like some hacks I know I could get away with and do, but we had a bunch of people out here in the chat helping out. Daniel the Dark, I'm so sorry, I think I missed your message. You said, hello, good sir, how are you doing today? I'm doing fabulous. I'm absolutely fabulous. Any day I can wake up and code is gonna be a good day. This is what I've been doing, wake up and code for years, and it wasn't until, December that I started doing it on Twitch. And man, has that bringing so much joy to my life. I hope it's bringing joy to other people. I know I see so many people learning and coding and growing that it just makes me so happy. My goal, I want to start, we're going to get there. We're going to see how this summer goes, but I want to make, the best place for people to learn and code and grow together. Tazik says, I need Captain's energy in the morning. I can barely drag myself out of bed. I know, people, I don't know where it comes from, but it comes from somewhere, and it gives me, I get up and I do my stuff. You should see me in the afternoon, though. In the afternoon, I turn into a giant ball of goo. Have you ever seen Star Trek Deep Space Nine? I'm kind of like Odo. I can't remain in this form all day. Eventually, I had to turn into a ball of goo, and I returned to my puddle. BMT says, good morning, Cap. Question, does a Polish Does a Polish skill tree have kielbasa? It does, and it's delicious. It does, and it's delicious. Good question. Great question. Trickster says, sadly, they can't stay long. Got laundry, cooking, groceries, and other things on the list. No need to put a sad face in there, my friend. I know it's sad, but you gotta, you gotta do your life. You can't just, I know some people always say, oh, I'm so sorry, Cap. I know you're not apologizing, but have yourself a beautiful day, my friend. Trickster, as always, you are welcome anytime, my friend. VMT, that's right. We got a Polish skill tree with some kielbasa on it, right? So we got to polish this skill tree up. We're going to add some kielbasa to it. We're going to generate ourselves some kielbasa icons here. Let's do that real quick. Let me get some kielbasa icon on here. I like it. We're going to polish it up. Let's generate us some Polish skill tree icon. One sec, I gotta log in here to my Leonardo AI so I can generate myself an asset. All right, here we are. They finally made it so I can pay them money, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I know that sounds weird, but all right, we're gonna do Polish kielbasa icon. All right, digital art. Let's add a kielbasa skill to our skill tree. I like this because we got to make, since we're adding Polish, since we're gonna Polish it up here, we got to do it. VMT, thank you for the reminder, my friend. Thank you for the reminder. For that reminder, VMT. 50 points to you, my friend. Because what a great suggestion. All right, here we go. This is such a weird. This is interesting. What came up here. Is this icon, do people think if I put this as a skill tree icon that people would know it's kielbasa? It looks a little bit like organs. I think maybe I'm not. Polish food kielbasa icon. Let's try that. Might need to do the prompt magic a little bit. All right. Let's see if we can get a better one here. I might need to generate these off screen because that one was we'll see. We'll make sure that these are appropriate. Here we go. Here's some better icons. These icons are much better. I'm gonna wait for these other ones to load as well. Ooh, these ones came out really good. We're gonna add a kielbasa skill to our tree though. And we're gonna see if to get the color to change when we buy it. We gotta get the color to change when we buy it. Come on, you can load. Danny X, how are you, my friend? Is the skill system finished? Not yet. All right, so we're adding a kielbasa skill. I really like this one. Do you guys, which kielbasa skill is the best? Tuber Turk says, yes, you're part of the skill tree. That's the hero skill. That's where it starts. It all starts there. But we gotta add a kielbasa to the skill tree because we're polishing it up. All right. So which one of these kielbasas do we like the best? I think this one is my favorite. What do you think about this one? A kielbasa. That's right. The sixth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is really artistic, right? This one's like a little, like something you might see on a restaurant wall. We'll go with this one. We're gonna download this image. Trickster says, so what's the plan for icon color change using game objects? The style sheets. I want to make the style sheets change it for us. The icons, we might not be able to do it. We might not be able to change the icons. The icons are kind of hard-coded right now. Not hard-coded. They're hard images, so the image has this border directly on them specifically. But we're gonna download this, folks, and we're gonna see if we can't get in. So we'll do kielbasa nova skill. All right, kielbasa nova skill. When you go in there, you like the placeholder text? I know, I wrote it myself. Also, folks, we just had someone follow here, so give me a moment. VMTTMV, thank you for following me today. VMT, welcome to Captain's Crew. I'd like to welcome VMT today, 'cause you are so wonderful. Thank you for following. VMT, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. On this beautiful Thursday morning. I hope you're having a beautiful day, my friend. All right, what do we got here? He says, and now I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm lurking for today. Enjoy the lurk. Gee, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Is that Latin text meant to be used for summoning daemons? Daemons, yeah. Daemons. Tazek says, and oh, that beautiful high note. I will be right back. I am making coffee. Enjoy your coffee, my friend. Enjoy your coffee. I hope, I have my get that bean water. Gotta get that bean water. All right, so we gotta turn this into a skill icon real quick. Let's open up our Inkscape. Our Inkscape lets us do some fancy things. So we're gonna trim this down here so we can get a kill bossa skill. I like this skill. It's gonna be really, really important. It's gonna allow you to fight the bossa. It's the bossa. It gives you the ability to fight the bossas. All right, let's open up recent skill nodes. All right, so we got our skill node here. This is our sort of template. The reason I got it, the USS stuff for changing the border isn't gonna work just yet. I would love to make it so that we have some kind of masking, but I'm not gonna do that on this for this, we're gonna leave that out of here. So, all right, let's duplicate this. All right, let's shrink down our kielbasa. All right, we gotta shrink you down here. There we go, scale. We get that kielbasa right in the middle. Right in the middle there. Ooh, that's gonna look good. Isn't that gonna look good? I think it's gonna look good. All right, like that. Let's duplicate. We gotta do some clipping here. All right, let's align these. Skill bossa. Ooh, it's a skill bossa tree. Ooh, even better. All right, so let's do a clipping object, clip, set. Oops, wrong one. Object, clip, set. Here we go. And then we're gonna take this, we're gonna align it to that. Boop, move it to the front. Uh-oh. Undo. Gotta move you to the front first. And then we'll lock, boop. Come on, why won't you go to the top? Bring it to the top like you'll never stop. Send this to the back. Why are you doing this to me? Why can't I get you to the top? There we go. Now we'll align you. There we go, now we got a skill bossa. Group that in there. Let's export this to export selection, export as. We're gonna put it into the right folder here. This is in our, one sec. It's gonna be in our Git. Where's our Git? Gotta find the GitHub folder real quick, folks. Bear with me. Are you bearing? Grab your bear with me. Just a moment. Almost there. Just gotta find it here in our Captain Coder. Where are you? Where are skill tree? Build a bear with me, Tuber Tugger. Exactly, you got it. You know what I'm talking about. Unity skill tree, assets, sprites. This is our skill bossa node. All right, skill bossa node. We're gonna export this. That's right, Art. We're doing a cooking stream. Well, someone, so we're adding some Polish. We're polishing up our skill tree, and so someone suggested that we add in some skill bossa. So we're adding in a skill bossa to our tree here. And I'm gonna show you how easy it is, how easy it's gonna be to add a skill bossa. All we gotta do, so here's our skill nodes. This is how we define them over here. I'm so sorry if I missed something in chat. And BMT says, Matt Damon will come loaded with crypto. Yes, it will. We're doing the skill bossa. I watched you play Art's game on your VOD. Thank you, Tuber Tugger. Art's game, folks. We got Art Berkless here. Art, if you guys aren't following Art, Art's a real game developer making a game called The Warlock's Gauntlet. Not only is he making a game called The Warlock's Gauntlet, he's building a whole engine from scratch to make a game called The Warlock's Gauntlet. It's a swords and sorcery themed first person hack and slash. You gotta go check his stream out. Last couple streams have been painting, watercolor paints. Oh my goodness, Art. I knew you were an artist, but I didn't know how incredible of an artist you are. Folks, give him a follow here. I'm gonna have to commission some stuff from you, Art, because for my role playing, my marble game, I want to turn that into a real game. I might have to see if you do commissions. I would love to commission you to do some art for my marble game cover. I have ideas. If you don't do commissions, that's okay. That's okay too. But I would love to get you to do some watercolor marble, crazy marble, insane role playing game. Anyway. I'm sorry if I put you on the spot there, Art, but give Art some love, folks. Incredible streamer, loving the stuff over there. So we're gonna make a skill boss. So I'm gonna duplicate this skill node. I'm gonna call this skill bossa. All right, skill bossa. We gotta change the GUID here. It's gonna be called skill bossa. The skill bossa makes it so you can kill the bossa. All right, so the skill bossa allows you to kill the bosses. All right, so now we're just gonna add the skill bossa node. Skill bossa node like that. We'll make it require level 1, but it'll take 3 skill points, and that's it. That's it. We're preparing for the bossa fight. All right, so now I have this. So I come over to my skill trees. Let's add this to the paladin skill tree. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna say that I want it to come off the hero node. It's gonna come off the hero node, and we're gonna set it to be the skill bossa here, and we're gonna regenerate our skill tree. So you'll see it added it here. And now all I gotta do, let's go to maximize this. All I gotta do is I position it now where I wanted to go, and there we go. That was it. That's how you create yourself a new skill in the skill tree system that we've built. Of course, the colors are messed up because we haven't finished with the color styling, so I have to add this back in now, but we're gonna get that working. So we just add it in, save that up, go back to not full screen mode, and now in our game, we got ourselves a skill bossa. No worries, Art, I'm so sorry to put you on the spot like that, I apologize. There we go. Mugatu, welcome back, my friend. I'm so happy you are here today. How are you? How the heck are you, Mugatu? That's right, Art, you gotta master the coder skill in order to learn the sausage making skill in order to take out that bossa, the bossa. All right, and so my UI is a little bit not the best here because it has...
Seems good.
That's right, Tuber Tugger, it does seem good. Thank you for that, seems good, my friend. Growing the skill tree out of the woe face. That's right. It's because we are growing the skill tree out of the woe face here. All right, we're gonna shimmy this over just. Uh-oh. What? Hang on. Can I not move the? Okay, there it goes. That was interesting. That was interesting that didn't work the way I thought it was. Hang on. I want to get this skill bossa over here, like this. All right. Here's our skill tree. Like that. All right, save that. I just want to shrink it down a little bit so we can, there we go. So we got our skill bossa, it's beautiful. I really like your dev streams, learn how the sausage is made. That's right, we learn how the sausage is made. Super good, Captain Mugatu says. How about you in chat? I'm doing fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. All right, so Art, if you want to redeem some stuff, there's some options here. So these are the different options. Say you wanted to redeem, that hey, you type redeem hey, just like that. You in the back, pay attention. Were you paying attention, Art? Did you see that? That's how you redeem it. That's how you redeem it. See, those points aren't useless. Those points aren't useless. They're incredibly valuable. They're incredibly valuable. Okay. So that's how you do it. And then if you really want to, you can go to the stream store and redeem them. I know it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky because I don't have the Twitch channel points. I'm not an affiliate, so to speak, so I can't, give you channel points, but I can give, you can't just whoa, you got to redeem the whoa, trickster. You can't, you don't have the power to just whoa. You don't have the power to, so you got to redeem the whoa.
Whoa.
That's right. Whoa. It's whoa, the power. You have the power, trickster. You have the power in your fingers, at your fingertips. That's where the power comes from. Okay, so what are we trying to do? All right, now that we have a skill bossa here, that was pretty fun to add. We want to make it so if I purchase a skill, the colors change. So we need to be able to switch the colors here, so you can set the colors in your style sheet like this, but in the actual controller, I need to make it so that you have those skills. And so we need to do something special here. Our line element needs to, it has a it knows about.
Seems good.
Thanks, Art. It does seem good. I agree. I agree that it does seem good. So we have a reference to our start element and our end element. But really, this is just the name of the start element and the name of the end element. You're welcome. I'm happy to help you out with those instructions. But what we really kind of need is we need a reference. At some point, we need to have an actual reference to the two skills so that we can get information out about them. And the way I'm planning to do this is if we go to our Paladin skill tree, here, we've actually, where is it? There's a couple things I got to do here. Change language mode, XML. I need to add the style sheet. So this needs to get added somehow. And so I'm not sure how to do this. For now, I'm going to be lazy and not add this in yet to the generator. So when I regenerate, we lose this style, and that's sad. That's okay for now. Really, we need a reference to the skill GUID so we can look up whether or not, oh, maybe not. Can we look up? Yeah. So I think we do need the skill GUID here because we need to be able to check whether or not the player has it. And so we need I think I'm going to add two fields here, start GUID and end GUID. This element and end element is specifically referring to the name here. Maybe can I use that to get the skill GUID off of those? Actually, I think I can do that. All right, let's check. Codex insomnia strikes again. But hey, at least I get to hang out a bit. I'm so sorry you're having some insomnia. That sounds rough. Insomnia is incredibly frustrating. I'm very lucky. People get frustrated at me because I'm very lucky that I rarely have trouble sleeping. It drives my partner crazy. She has trouble sleeping. I fall asleep like instantly. If I decide I'm gonna sleep, boom, I'm asleep 5-10 minutes. I know it drives other people crazy. Because as my wife falls asleep, the instant her head hits the pillow, that's how I am. But I have trouble not waking up. All right, so after I've slept for like 5 or 6 hours, it's like I wake up and I'm just awake. So at 2, 3 in the morning, I'm going, I should probably try and sleep some more, but I can never fall back asleep. Once I'm up, I'm up. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. And then I get up and I try and do things right away. All right, so this actually goes and it finds these elements. Find root, and then it goes in and it finds these elements. So actually we should be able to we know that these are not necessarily visual elements. We know that these are going to be skilled Captain Coder skill node elements. So we should be able to go find these in here. So we should be able to swap set with skill node elements, assuming we import them. Yeah. So we can use these as skill node elements. Let's make sure that didn't break anything. Codex says, decades of working with teams and vendors across the world have ruined me. Meetings at 3 a.m. and 9 p.m. the same day while trying to work as well. When I was working at a startup, it was kind of like that. It seemed like I was awake 24 hours a day, especially when I was doing the DevOps stuff at the startup, because when you'd have a release, you'd be like, okay, we got to make sure nothing goes wrong here and have people in place on the big releases. It'd be like 24-hour watch on that first big release just to make sure. And I was addicted to Red Bull at that time too. It was bad. I don't even like Red Bull. Red Bull, I think, tastes, in my opinion, I don't think Red Bull tastes particularly good, but it will keep you awake. It will keep you awake and you don't feel as bad about drinking Red Bull as you do coffee. Maybe you do. Age Monkey, good morning, my friend. How are you, Age Monkey? It's so nice to see you again. Happy Thursday. How's your Thursday going? Is it a beautiful Thursday for you? Is it a beautiful Thursday? I hope it is. It's beautiful here. All right, so it didn't break anything by doing that. So we're able to get these skills out. And what we need to do is we kind of need to check. We need to have like this. I do think we kind of need a way to register a player on this. So if we have a player, then we'll be able to check some stuff here. G says, too sweet for me and too stingy or stingy. I prefer coffee or tea with no sugar. I usually prefer coffee and tea. At the time, I don't think I was drinking coffee, actually. I don't know what it was. Maybe we had a Red Bull fridge. So maybe it was just that's what I had access to. I don't really like the taste of most energy drinks. Nameless Coder says, hi. Hello, Nameless Coder. How the heck are you on this beautiful Thursday, my friend? It's so nice to have you here. Codex says, I just started drinking coffee in the last year, avoided caffeine most of my life. So I started drinking coffee a few years ago. I used to drink coffee when I was first out of high school. I don't think I ever really drank coffee in high school. And then there was this one time I drank some coffee before I was a music major and I needed to perform at a concert. I played trombone and I drank some coffee or something that was like way too caffeinated. It gave me like horrible jitters. I couldn't play. And so then coffee made me sick for a long time after that, like just the smell of coffee, just because of like whatever was built into my mind there. And then it wasn't until recently I started drinking coffee. I love the way coffee tastes. I don't feel like I usually don't drink my first cup of coffee until like I've been awake for 2 hours. So this is my first cup of coffee. I've been awake since about 2:30, so it's been 3 hours, 2.5 hours before I had my first cup. So it's not like I wake up and I need it. Nameless Coder says, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm fabulous, Nameless Coder. Thank you for asking. The skill tree, we finally made some progress. We figured out how to get the colors to change from the style sheet, which is awesome. We're trying to make it now. So there's 2 goals. So this is the last day I'm streaming before I go on vacation. And then I'll be gone for 9 days. So I won't be streaming on Twitch for 9 days. But I will be streaming on my Discord. I won't have my stream like desktop streaming, good microphone setup. So I'll be doing some like streaming on Discord. So if you're not on the Discord and you want to, if you want to see me stream a little bit next week, feel free to join me in there. Vacation plans, anything special? I'm visiting family. It's a 9-day trip. I don't have a ton of stuff planned. So I end up, I'm kind of a workaholic. I'm probably going to be doing some prep stuff for my next term. So I'm a school teacher. My next term starts, so I'm on spring break and then the next term starts and we have a short term. And so I'll be planning for my school term. I will definitely be resting and relaxing. This is probably gonna be the last day of this specific project. When I come back from stream, we are going to be using all the stuff we've built, and I might do a little bit of work on this over the break just to get it together. When we come back from the break, we are going to be doing the Dungeon Crawl Jam 2023, which I'm super excited about. We're going to be using all the libraries we've built to combine them together to actually make a game for this game jam, and I'm hoping to do it in 5 or 6 days. I'll probably be streaming at about 40 hours. And so we're going to see if we can stream the whole, maybe not the whole thing, but much of it, and get a whole game going in a week. So when we come back, that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, no particularly special plans. There's a couple there's a birthday I'm doing. I'm visiting some people. My whole family's there. My partner's family's going to be there. So we're going to be hanging out, having a great relaxing time. That said, I can't help but code. I'll still be doing wake up and code for myself. I may be doing it on my Discord. It's just something that I've been doing for years, and it's what gets me up and gets me motivated in the morning. I hope that answered any questions people had. Dasporo, thank you for being here, my friend. Dasporo says, if you like taste of coffee, but do not want the caffeine, chicory could be good. I love roasted chicory. Oh, roasted and brewed chicory is so good. Chicory is delicious. Yes, absolutely. It's such a good alternative. I agree, Dasporo. Thank you, Dasporo, for such a great suggestion. If anyone hasn't done that before, Dasporo, such an incredible suggestion. 100 points to you, my friend. 100 points to you. What a good suggestion. I appreciate it. I'm sure other people appreciate it. If you haven't done it, you gotta give it a try. Give it a shot, give it a try. DMT says, and if you want the caffeine but not the coffee, mate is a tasty option as well. Mate, coffee, what is mate? I'm not sure what that is. Mate is a tasty option. Yerba mate. Oh yeah, yerba. I've heard good. I've never had yerba, but people have suggested to me a couple times. Okay. So our skill tree edges, these sort of need to get, at some point we need to register a sort of player on them, right? So I want to register, it's either register a player on them or register them on a player, one of the two. And so I think I'm going to add in here a method where we can sort of propagate player information to them. Kodak says, never had yerba mate, but I hear about it a lot. Yeah. Mate. Yerba mate. Well, now I'll try. I'm never gonna remember that. So it's just like I say coffee instead of, I said it right that time. Kofi instead of coffee. Kofi. Kofi instead of coffee. I always say coffee. I always say, I'm starting to get it. Folks, that said, I hate to pronounce, I feel so uncomfortable doing this, Captain Coder, but I did set up a Ko-Fi. So, all right, so a little bit of self-promotion here. I'm so sorry to do this. Just so you guys know, this makes me so uncomfortable to promote myself a little bit. I did set up a Ko-Fi. Oh, no, I set up a coffee. There. Revere, thank you so much. I did set up a coffee. And honestly, I don't need the money. If you really want to, I'd rather you give it to Girls Who Code. But if you absolutely want to join, you can. The lowest I tried to put it on $0. It wouldn't let me put it on $0. The lowest you can support is a $1 per month. There's a supporter plus, and then if you want to be part of the bridge crew, you can. If you're crazy, you can sign up for this. This gives you on the Discord, and I don't know how much this is going to actually do. On the Discord, this will gain you access to the Captain's Quarter, which is my private, no one can join this except for the supporters. My private voice channel here. I've never used this, but maybe I will if I have people that want to have private meetings with me. Dramulk's in here. Thank you, Dramulk's, for the support, my friend. And then we also have, what's the other one? I have the Supporters Lounge. That's the other place you can be if you happen to do that. You can support me on Coffee, or you can subscribe directly on the Discord server, folks. Those are the two places you can subscribe. All right, done self-promoting. Oh, also, I do tutoring sessions. I'm calling coding sessions. But if you want to buy a coding session with the Captain and up to 4 people, feel free to do that as well. I've been doing that for years, so that's nothing new. I know it's a little pricey, so I know it's out of a lot of people's price range, so I apologize for that. But that's why I'm doing these office hours. So apparently I'm still in this room. How do I disconnect? There we go. I'm doing the office hours so people who can't afford it, you can still bring your code to me and I'll help you out. Thank you, Dramux. I just forgot. I appreciate that. Yes. What's the split on Discord memberships? It's 10%. It's 10% on Discord memberships. So 10% of that goes to Discord and the rest of it goes to me. Coffee, it's 100% on Coffee. That said, you don't have to. You don't have to at all support me. I'm doing this. The only reason I set it up is because people kept asking me to set it up. People saying, when are you going to do it? And so I did it, and there you go. It makes me really uncomfortable. I'm hoping I'll get less uncomfortable about it. Because I want to use, if I do start generating some income, I want to hire people to tutor people. I want to see if I can use that money to build a better community for people trying to teach programming and for people wanting to learn programming. I want to try it. So if there's people out there who want to be teachers, send me some messages. I want to build a community for learning and coding and growing together. And so that's where I'm hoping if I generate income that way, to use it that way. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. You guys may not notice, but I'm very uncomfortable right now rambling about it. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize. I'm going to close that window so I don't get... Anyway. All right, folks. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. What are we doing? Let me make sure my break timer is working. Break timer did reset properly. Excellent. Okay. Whew. I need a moment. Let me drink some water. Collected. Oh. Let's see. Can I ban this? There's a person that came in here. Where's the ban button? Get sniped, spam that. See, this is exactly why I have that link timer taking them out. Thank you, Moonness. I appreciate that. Okay. So the Lobster Kovic. Hello, my friend. How are you, Lobster Kovic? It's so nice to see you, my friend. All right, so Banhammer shows no mercy. That's right, Trickster. That's right, Trickster. No mercy. The captain, no mercy. Take that, spammer. I need this to have a reference to our player so that way when it renders, it knows how to do it. And so I'm just gonna add a little property down here for it. Public iPlayer character. What is it? This doesn't have a reference to. This line element is on the outer side of this whole thing. Oh. Okay, so we need our player characters in this other library. So we need an iSkilled entity. That's what we need. We need an iSkilled entity. At the very least, okay, so we're gonna get public iSkilled entity, skilled entity of type string for now. This is gonna be awkward. This is gonna be awkward. iSkilled entity does not exist in the current context. Where is iSkilled entity defined? Are we sure? This isn't in the Captain Coder. This is, all right, using Captain Coder.skill tree, like this. No, it's in my Captain Coder skill tree library. Art says, and here I thought coffee was actually about buying people coffee remotely. It could be. I'm probably not gonna, I'm probably not gonna spend it on coffee. Oh, my coffee stream bot just got timed out. That's hilarious. How do that's interesting. I think I need to make it let's make it here, let's try this. That's really funny. Okay, I made it a mod. Maybe that is what I need it to be. That's hilarious. Why did it say that? That's interesting. I don't feel like it is set up on a timer. That's fascinating. Maybe someone just subscribed or something. I gotta check something because I thought I had it set up with it will ban the captain too. Let's check here. I think someone supported me. Oh, it must have been trying to do the support. Hang on. How do I check this? Someone supported me. Thank you. VMT, thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. VMT, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It didn't have anything. No, it blocked it because there was a link in the Ko-Fi Streambot tried to send a link. It didn't say who did it though. I thought I had set that up properly. That's funny. It just tried to send a link to support me on Ko-Fi, on Coffee. Thank you so much. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it though. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That's lovely of you to do that. Oh wow. All right, so I've imported the skill tree here. Oh no, not the skill. I'm using this namespace, so I should have access to. I probably need to move our line element actually into. This should probably be part of namespace captaincoder.skilltree.unity engine. This should probably be part of this library here, which is going to cause some troubles when I go to regenerate it. And so this line element in our generator, skill node generator, our line, in our line, this is our UXML, that's our UXML generator. This, when we do a line element, sorry, I'm jumping around super fast. Where is this line? Create line element. Here we go. So this actually needs to be captaincoder.unityengine. No, captaincoder.skilltree.unityengine.line element. This needs to be that. So the interesting thing here is I need to have a reference or somehow a way to update this. So there's a couple things I could do. I think this might just need Tazik, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. Good question, Arts. Arts asking, what are you working on now? So I have it so you can buy, let's see if this will build real quick. I need to make it so that when the UI needs to know, this is interesting how long it's taking. It's working. Working is a trampoline. Yeah, working. What are you working on? What is this work you referred to? We need to make it so that, so I just broke this. I need to regenerate it. Okay. So I would like to make it. Sorry, I'll explain. I'm sorry. Caught me during a coffee break, yeah. So these lines, I want them to be able to change colors if you already have that node, okay? So change color on purchase. So I'd like to be able to have a way, so right now, I know I'm all over the place, so I apologize for that. We're trying to get it so that you can acquire these skills. So if I click on the skills, it sort of lights up whether or not I can buy them, but it's hard to know which ones I have. This one had an issue. That's interesting. This key is not available there. It's on pause. So when I buy these, the player gets affected. What I'd like to do is when you buy it, it is aware of the things the player has and will update the color of the line. Yeah, so we did, well, that's what we're trying to do today. So yesterday we finally found out how to get the color options using our style sheets. So we did manage to accomplish that. So in our style sheet, you can specify what the unacquired and acquired color are. So if we were to change the unacquired color here, let's say we change it to, like, that's not a good example. A lighter, why am I bad at this? Let's try 5. All right, we'll change it to a darker red. So it'll change it here. So it changes on all of your stuff. Turns out, yeah, the UGUI, you could use shaders and do it in a few hours a day top, but not challenge. Well, I do think that the nice thing about this is now that I know how to do it, I could do it, boom, very, very quickly as well. It wouldn't take that long to do here if you know how to do it. The question was like I had to figure out how to do it. You could even use line renders if you wanted to. Yeah. So I think it's just a matter of now that I know how to do this, I don't think it would take that long to do. It's just a matter of I didn't know how to do it. This was the same thing when I was doing my grid for the inventory. It was sort of like, this is painful. This is painful just because I didn't know how that system works, how that tooling works. And so it's all about learning, for me, I'm always trying to learn something new. How can I make this happen using this tool set? And I did say that there was like this escape hatch I could use to get away from it. So I'm glad I forced myself to do this because I learned a lot about it. And this will be nice customization for others. Yes, you could change the images aren't that hard to change out at runtime at all. So basically all I have to do is change the stuff. So my spell casting thing here, all I would have to do, and what we decided the way what we would do it is this specific element, we'd add in another one underneath, and I have another image that I can add to it, which is like the purchased texture, acquired border. Boom. All you got to do is say, okay, well, this thing, just turn this element on or off. And so this element would be on when it's acquired and off when it's not. One thing I really would like to do, but it's outside of the scope, would be to make it so that way the, let's delete that, would make it so that there is actually a mask. So I would like to make it so there's actually a mask and you just tell it what image to put in there and it masks over it. Now that I'm aware of how to do masks in there, I'm gonna do that someday, maybe, possibly someday. I'd like to do that. Biotest, my model has 911 kilobytes. Any coincidence? Maybe, I'm not sure. It's a cool coincidence. Yeah, at the very least. Tuber says, I signed up for the Dungeon Crawl Jam, but I have a feeling I'm woefully unprepared. I'm excited to see all these pieces work in concert for your project. Me too. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I've been eyeing the Dungeon Crawler Jam for 2 years. This is the third one. I've wanted to do it 2 years and just haven't had, you know, it's never lined up right with my work schedule. I just so happens to be lining up well. But yeah, so just about from what I've been able to tell, there's very little you can't do with the UI toolkit that you could do with the Unity GUI kit or UGUI kit, whatever you want to say it. The one really big one that I know you for sure you can't do is you cannot do the 3D space, can't render them in 3D space. GUI, that's right, Biotest GUI. Okay, so the code here needs to be able to know how it changes. Yeah, no, world space UI. Yeah, can't do world space stuff with it. That said, maybe there's some it's not built into it. Maybe there's some hacky stuff you could do for it, but I don't know for sure. You might be able to hack something in here, but that seems like it'd be really painful. Alternatively, if you could get if you could get it to render onto a texture, then you could do it without a lot of trouble, but I don't know if that's possible. It'd be really cool if you could get the UI builder stuff to render onto a texture. If you could do that, you could do pretty much anything with it at that point. Okay, this needs a reference to the player element. All right, so really what I want to do here is I want to set a color, so we'll do this, public color line color, and this is going to be a get and a set. Really it just needs to be a set. We're just going to have a setter here. That's the only thing we're going to have. And then internally we're going to have a private color line color. Ooh, maybe not. We're going to find out here. Private color line color, because it should be actually based on the resolve style. We've actually already have this acquired thing. Never mind. Really what I want to do is I need to propagate down whether or not it's acquired. That's what we need to do here. So if it's acquired, I hope this will change it, and we probably need to mark dirty repaint. We have to probably tell it that we need to repaint here. I'm gonna leave this. We're gonna see whether or not we need to do that though. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. We need to get a reference to this thing and set it either, so it starts out as not being acquired. So rather than doing it this way, acquired equals false. So that way it'll trigger this to happen. I'm wondering if this will cause an error. Can we remove a class if it's not there? Let's see if this will yell at us. I'm hoping it just like fails silently. Fail is the wrong word, but just says, oh, well, it's not there, so we don't worry about it. Okay, this seems to have still worked. And if I set it, one sec, I'll set it to true just to test that one more time. Like that. And there we go. Okay. So this should, externally, our line element, we want to be able to say whether or not it's acquired or not. The trick is going to be in our controller. In our controller, we need to sort of have a reference to our player. So our skill info controller. All right, so let's go to our skill info controller. Skill info controller. Len says, let's see if this yells at us. Another common coder phrase. Yeah, let's see if the compiler's cool with this. You cool with this compiler? That's often. You cool with this compiler? Art says, I'm actually aiming to make the sequel to that art program public. Ooh, very cool. I will start building that as soon as I finish the promotional art and get my Java book. The art, I'm looking forward to that promotional art. It looks so cool. Tuber says, my last jam I attended was 4 years ago, I think. I'm a little rusty. What was the last jam I did? It's been a while. It's been over a year for me since the last jam I did. Our skill info controller. We want to go get our skill edges. Oh, this is so interesting that the line elements, we sort of, need to be able to figure out which lines go with which nodes to change them. I'm pretty sure in my skill, so we're gonna try something real quick just to see if a setting that value will change the color. In our awake, we're gonna go in and we're gonna find, oh, I gotta give it a name. I gotta give it a name. They don't have names in there, do they? Oh, they do. They go from this to that, this to that. So they do have names. We're just gonna hard code this for now to test it. And then we have to find a way to look these up by their, we need to have, yeah, we're gonna have to have some way to access these that's not stringly typed like this. Let me see here in my skill info controller. When we wake up, you know, we gotta find the skill with the hero spell casting label. All right, so it's gonna be our spell, our line. And it's not a label, this is a line element like this. And so I should be able to, let's not do a var here because that drives me crazy. Line dot acquired equals true. We're gonna see if this works. It shouldn't do anything here, but when I hit play, when I go into the play mode, the skill, when the skill info controller wakes up, it should turn on the one between the hero and spell casting. And if it doesn't, it may just need to be marked dirty. Okay, it does turn it on. I'm curious if I wait a second and I modify, if that will automatically redrop. Because in my line element here, I don't mark it as dirty. So I'm wondering whether or not I need to mark dirty. It looks like I'm not going to have to. All right, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna add in just to test it, I want it to delay for a second. Enumerator, is it enumerator? Enumerator, delayed here. And this is going to, using collections. This is gonna be I'm gonna do a little coroutine here that says yield, return new, wait for 1 second. We're gonna wait for 1 second, then we're gonna set it to true. All right, and then after we start, this should be that. All right, and after we start, so sorry, I see stuff going on in the chat. I'm gonna look in just a second. I gotta focus. Start coroutine delayed. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot. While this is building, let's see if I get caught up here. We've got John Wick following me. I'd like to thank you, John, for following me. John Wick has welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew, John Wick. John Wick, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. I'm so happy you're here. I appreciate that follow, my friend. If you have any questions, program related or otherwise, do not hesitate to ask. And backseat coding is highly encouraged here. We're learning and coding and growing together. So if you see something, say something, because I'd love. I've learned so much when people backseat code. Oh, this is, I don't know how to pronounce this, but we're gonna try. Dequiz TV. Dequiz. Oh, Dequiz TV. I'm gonna go with Dequiz TV. Dequiz TV. Thank you, my friend, for following the captain today. Dequiz TV. Thank you again. How are you on this beautiful day? D-Quiz TV, I appreciate you following today. D-Quiz TV, thank you so much for thank you so much for following, my friend. I'm so sorry I'm pronouncing that horribly wrong. Feel free to correct me. Pronouncing that the wrong way might get you canceled. Yeah, how do I pronounce it? I'm so sorry. I feel silly. Those are good singing skills. Well, thank you. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not okay. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. I do my best. Singing makes me feel good. You know, it's just, you know, it's like Ghostbusters. Singing makes me feel good. D-Quiz makes me feel good. D-Quiz. Thank you for follow. All right, I'm done. Gotta focus. We're gonna hit place here. It should after one second. All right, so after 1 second, it should run here. There we go. Okay, so I don't need to mark it dirty. We just have to set it to acquired true. The trick is, how do I know what skill it's associated with? I kind of need to have something that has like a lookup to line. Given 2 skills, can I look up that line? We're gonna see if we can do that. But D-Quiz, thank you so much for the follow. If you're new here, do not hesitate to ask questions, and backseat coding is highly, highly encouraged here. I've learned so much from backseat coding. In fact, one of my favorite backseat coders is also a streamer. Do you guys know Moonniz? Moonniz, folks, Moonniz, incredible streamer. Absolutely fabulous streamer. Taught me almost everything I know about Unity. I need to make that cloud last longer. Also, this fabulous, moon emote, that's a Moonniz emote, folks. He's working on a Metroidvania game. Trisha says maybe another coding that checks if the skill is acquired or not. So what I would like to do is I want to have a listener. On this thing. So the skill tree, I would like to register. It needs to register on the player and say, when the player acquires skills, just check to see if a new skill is acquired, check to see if I need to update myself. I think that's what I want to do, rather than having a coroutine sit there and wait to see if it's acquired. So we're gonna see if we can set it up with an event. I think I want to set it up as an event on the player itself. That said, we'll see if we can get that to work. But that's the main idea. All right. Whoa, we gotta get a whoa. We got a lot of people whoaing in here. We're gonna finish this whoa. We be zooming. Oh, moon is backwards and zooming. Oh, I love that. Can we get that? Whoa, folks?
Whoa.
Trickster just redeemed the whoa though instead. Trickster. Well, it looks like we just got the redeem. Oh, that was the spell. We did get the whoa. Deco Shima, thank you so much for helping us get that final whoa in, folks. We made it happen. Trickster spelled redeem wrong. I'm so sorry, Trickster. Thank you for the attempt. Okay. I ruined it. No, Tuber Tugger, you didn't ruin. Oh, you ruined the Kappa? Maybe. Jump scares, Lobster Kovic. I'm sorry if that spooked you. All right, so this tells me that I can set the skill this way. So the skill info controller, we need to go through it and figure out. Tramok says, also, Captain, making a skill tree without means to actually test it gameplay wise is a bit harder since you can't really predict or check all edge cases you might encounter. I don't quite know what you mean. I've actually, I've set it up so it's actually, I can test it without doing gameplay pretty well. The visual stuff is a little harder. The thing I'm testing here is, do I need to actually reset? Do I need to mark in the line element? Is this enough to get the color to change, or did I need to mark it dirty? I've actually written this in a way that is, I believe, pretty testable. Oh, Dramox, you're joking. Gotcha. I was like, no, I've written this in I feel pretty good about this. The thing that I need is that this line element needs to, we need to do a thing where this line element knows the 2 skills on it, and the parent needs to, each of these line elements need to be sort of registered. So this has, these 2 skill nodes, the start and end skill node here. Trickster says, yeah, but it is my 3rd language and it's something I've studied grammar-wise in school or anything like that. It can be hard at times. Oh, referring to English. English is kind of a crazy language when you really get down to it. Codex, does your testing framework support snapshot testing? I'm not doing any snapshot testing. We could set up, so Unity supports play mode testing, in which you can do kind of like snapshot testing, but you'd have to do something with it, tricky. I don't have anything built in to do snapshot. I can imagine a way of building that. That said, I don't have it. Check says, I love the stompy level in your marble game. Thanks, you Check's Party. For anyone who doesn't know, Crazy Marble is a game we made on stream in 12 days, folks. This was a super fun project. If you want to go check out, if you want a game that's going to frustrate the heck out of you, Crazy Marble's a game for you. We built it on stream completely. All the source code's available. You can watch it. But in this game, you control a marble and you got to roll around and survive. This is a game I want to turn into something fun. But if you want to check out a crazy game, feel free to check it out. Trickster, geez, talking to Trickster. You polished it up nicely. It was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, here we go. If I miss something in chat, feel free to repeat it. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed by all the chat coming through. This needs to send, the parent needs to know how to register this. Okay, so we're gonna have a public start. Okay, this is gonna have two elements on it. It's gonna have line, skill node, skill node element, start, skill node element, end. So these are the two skills that it's gonna have on it. And this is gonna be nodes. I'm gonna create a thing here called nodes, and we're gonna have just a getter on it. There's no set, so it's gonna have a getter. And internally, we're gonna have some private skill node element start node, and a private skill node element end node like this. Let's see, here we got, Codex, thank Codex for all of your ad points. Codex for all of your assistant there explaining that. 100 points to you. Thank you so much for helping out people understand those tests. Codex says, did you verify if WASM support tasks? You can do some, it's tricky. You can do tasks as long as you get rid of the thread pool. So we did, Codex, good question. You can do tasks as long as you redefine the thread pool, because you don't have, so tasks run on threads. You don't have threads in the web browser without web workers. And so you can't do threads unless you disable your thread pool in WASM. And so there's some trickiness there. You can do some interesting things with it though. So that's sort of where it comes from. That's where the issue comes from. That said, coroutines are thread safe. There are no threads on them. So that's the biggest difference between the task and a not the biggest difference, it's a difference here. All right, so we have a get here, and this get is gonna essentially say that if our start node is null, in fact, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do start node. We can use the null coalescing operator here. We can do the null coalescing operator. Maybe not. We'll do, actually, I'm gonna do init nodes. And then we just return start node and end node like that. Codex says, I don't know much about the thread pool in that regard. I'll have to look into that. So essentially tasks are a higher level concept than threads. Threads are relatively low level. And so tasks live above it and make it easy so you don't have to think about threading and concurrency as much. Lance says, okay, just tried Crazy Marble. That is pretty fun, but it's making me feel old. These newfangled physics game, get off my lawn. Yeah. And that's what I like to hear. All right, so we're gonna do, and we'll clean this up. The way I'm writing this right now, I don't entirely like. Private void init nodes. All right, so the way this is gonna work, we're just gonna say if start node is null, we're gonna go and do our find nodes. So we have this find node thing here. Okay, so we're gonna do our find node like this. Instead of doing root, this is, and when we wake up, is there an awake? Oh, we can't do that there. I think we gotta do it here. I could be wrong. Root, what's root? Why don't I have root? Find root here. We'll do this. And then start is this. And is this start node, end node. Okay, so this will ensure that we initialize the nodes, but we don't do it more than once. I shouldn't have to do this now. So I should be able to do the font. I should be able to do start, end, equals. Oh, all I gotta do is actually do init nodes here, and then I have access to the start node. Yeah, this is nice. End node, like this. Okay. This, I think, that's actually pretty, in my mind, this is pretty nice. We're gonna make this private. Trish says, time for laundry, cooking, and groceries. Hope you have a nice vacation. Looking forward to catching up later. Take care, Cap and crew. Trickster, have yourself a beautiful day, my friend. As always, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be, and you are welcome back anytime, my friend, anytime. I'm looking forward to seeing you when I get back. And I'll be streaming on the Discord. I just don't have my full Twitch set up. I don't have OBS and stuff on my laptop, but I'll be streaming on my Discord. So if you want to catch up anytime, feel free to do that. That's right, folks. I do have a Discord. You can join if you'd like to. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I won't be around. I won't be streaming on Twitch, but if you want to catch some streams, I'm going to be streaming via my Discord. So feel free to join if you want to catch those. I know it's a little bit different, but I just don't have my streaming set up on my laptop. And you know, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna be gone for 9 days, I think. 9 days. Let's get my calendar. So I'm gone 24th through so these days, vacation. Those days, vacation. All right. So I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow and on the 1st, and then the rest of that time, 25th to the 31st, I'll probably actually be around the Discord doing stuff. Ask me later. And then when we get back on the 2nd, Streamathon, baby. Streamathon, we'll be doing the Dungeon Crawler Jam. Streamathon probably all week long. 9 days without the captain, how long have I survived? That's right, Lobster. I don't know how I'm gonna survive without you guys. That's like, I hope people come on the Discord to my streams because I need that socialization. We also got a follower, folks. Dev. Thank you, my friend, for following me today. Dev, I would like to thank you for following me today. You are one of the crew now that you have followed me. How are you, Dev? How are you today? Dev, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Thank you so much for the follow. If you have any questions, programming related or otherwise, do not hesitate to ask. And backseat coding, highly encouraged here. Please, if you see something that I'm doing wrong, let me know. If you see something that you don't know what's going on, ask. I want to know. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Kodak says, was nice. I've never taken a proper vacation, was planning on one, and then lockdown hit, and now the wifey's career is taking off and she won't take time off. I have a lot of trouble taking time off. When I take, I'm a workaholic. I'm a workaholic. That said, the stuff I'm working on, it's stuff that I enjoy working. I will say it's stuff that I enjoy working on, not necessarily that, the drudgery of work for me. I just sit there. Sorry, you said to back seat. I missed it. Line 74, invert the if. Oh, gotcha. Line 74, invert the if. All right. FI. Like that? Is that what you mean, Codex? FI? I'm kidding. Got him. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I can't invert the F. That syntax just doesn't work here. Art says, I was really annoyed when I discovered that some countries consider Sunday to be the first day of the week rather than the last, as we do in Sweden. I got way more annoyed when I discovered that the original day order has Sunday as the first day, and then we were the ones who had it wrong. That's funny. If the start node, that's it. All right. I actually, I'm cool with that. Codex, this is actually like my preferred way to do things. This is, I call this never nesting. And then we should also do a debug.assert here that start node is not equal to null, and debug.assert that end node is not equal to null. Yeah, I like the never nesting here. Mirasonic Rex is here, folks. Mirasonic X, thank you for being here. Everyone, real quick. Mirasonic Rex, I have so much trouble saying that, is an incredible streamer, folks. Incredible game developer, real game developer.
Attention all lurkers. Please direct your attention to the chat.
Mirasonic Rex is creating an incredible game. If you're a programmer, if you're a developer, you're gonna love this game concept. It's incredible. You play this game, it's called This Is the Game. You are a developer, you've gone away, you've come back to an old game, and the game project has continued to sort of work on itself. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. This game concept sounds so cool. Give her some love. You gotta go check this out. New streamer, she's incredible. She's incredible. Go check it out, folks. Hit that heart. Hey, you in the back, pay attention. Click that heart. Oh, you missed it. All right, now you gotta click on that name and then click follow. But that's okay. Click on that name and click follow, folks. I promise you won't be disappointed. That's the Captain Coder guarantee. The Captain Coder guarantee. All right, so we're gonna assert that these two things are not null at this point. All right, we're gonna go on a break here in a moment. But we should have these nodes now. So we should be able to get them. So we're gonna init nodes and then return. I wish I could do this all in one. Ooh, init nodes. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this return skill node element, skill node element. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna return it like this. Okay. And then this just becomes init nodes. You see what I did there? You see what I did? You see what I did there? Did you see what I did? Folks, did you see what I did there? There we go. There we go. I kind of don't like that I'm returning twice here now. That's okay. That's okay. Codex, you seen it? Excellent. Okay. Did anybody see what we did? That's right, Art. Did anybody? I don't know. All right, folks. So let's keep going here. We can get the nodes now. All right, we're gonna move these up. G says, sorry, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. You give a hot live action replay. Anyone clip it? Anyone send us the clip? Let me organize this code a little bit better. We're gonna go with the C# standard here, private, like this. We're gonna move, I'm adjusting my code here so that all my properties sort of live in the correct locations. Like that. Those tuples, I forget. Yeah, these are tuples. Usually I don't use them, but there's rare occasions like this where I like it. And this should, guess we don't really need it there. There's rare occasions where it's like, well, you get both these in. I could create a class as a wrapper for it, but I think we don't need that. So they're good in some cases, right? If I needed to add any more information here, I would not want to use a tuple. Tuple? Is it pronounced tuple or tuple? I think it's technically supposed to be tuple. We're gonna move the private stuff. It's an alternative to out parameters. Yeah, out parameters, I think you should, in general, not use those unless you are doing, move this down here. Out parameters, I think, should be restricted to a method that returns a bool. I don't know why that's fine, we're gonna allow that. Come on, AutoMod. The AutoMod didn't like that you said that you're anal and create types for tuples. I'm glad it gave me the option to allow it. That's funny. I can see why it got blocked, but I don't know if I would have allowed it. You're not sure if you would have allowed it? In this case, you can be, anyway, I don't expect anyone to get crazy with that. We can ban someone if they get crazy. Good job, bot. It's an alternative to out parameters. I like them for returning a bool and value of micro optimizations. Yes. So returning a bool is where I use them. So usually you have like these try methods. that lets you simplify some stuff. Find root. All right, so I'm just moving all this stuff down a little bit. All these private parts I'm moving down so that our public parts at the top. Maybe that's a bad idea. The little refactor here. Yeah, so the important bit is here. This is the important chunk up at the top. This should really be a... we'll do this for now to try and... All right, this refactoring. Current parent equals null, return current. This could be current. Oh, if it's null. Right. We're not gonna do that then. Okay. Find root. What does find root do? Find root. Oh, it recursively finds it. Gotcha. Okay. Art says, it bothers me so much when I learned that you can have more than 2 values in a tuple. Yeah, it's not a truple or a quadruple. It's just a tuple. It's not a, they should have called it a tuple. A tuple and put 2 things in it. And then you could have a 3-pull. That's right. It's not a 3-pull or a 4-pull. G says, but I see not much difference between XY and XYZ. Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not a tuple, it's a tuple. I don't know. RJ says tuple, exactly. 4 is also normal like XYZA. So that's why I say there's certain situations where it sort of feels right. Sometimes it feels right, folks. Okay, so our public interface is sort of at the top now. Yeah, see, this is the way we want to interact with it. Okay, all right. Just did a whole lot of refactoring here. Format. Everything Coder does feels right. All right. Owen Wilson style. Do you still compile? Shiny. That's right, folks. Today's stream is brought to us by Shiny Games. Shiny, folks, is creating an incredible space game. The ultimate 2D space shooter, Escape Space. You can wishlist it on Steam, folks, and give them some love. Shiny Games deserves the love, folks. Shiny, if you're here, we love you. We love you. So sorry if I didn't give you a shout out earlier. But you are today's sponsor, my friend. Today's sponsor. Today's stream is brought to you by the letter S. S is for Shiny Games. Coming to a Steam near you, folks. Real quick, you gotta click that link. Beautiful pixel art, my friend. Beautiful pixel art. Click that link. Scroll on down. Add it to your wish list. Give it some love, cause that game's gorgeous. Gorgeous, as my Mima might say. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. All right, folks. This is building. I do need to take a break. Here, folks. I'm out of bean water. I'm out of regular water. We gotta get a fill up. The captain needs to refill. When we come back, we're gonna be doing some stretchage, folks. We're gonna take some stretching. We're gonna take care of our bodies. You gotta love yourself. The captain loves you, so you gotta love you. And when we come back, we're gonna love you and your body, and we're gonna take care of ourselves. And you should get your coworkers. You're at work right now with your coworkers. Say, hey, captain's about to stretch. Get ready. All right, folks. So when I get back, we're gonna stretch. Stay tuned. Hang on. Grab your bear with me, and I shall return. All right, folks, the captain is back, and you know what that means. You know what that means. It's time to get some stretching in, folks. We gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta take care of ourselves.
You in the back, pay attention.
That's right, pay attention, folks. We're gonna get some stretches. The captain loves you, which means you should love you, and if you love you, captain loves you. If you love you, you gotta take care of yourself. If you love you, you should love your body, and if you love your body, you gotta take care of your body. If you're like me, you're a code control. You're code control. The captain's a code control. You gotta get on up with me. Get on up with me. Oh, my closet's open. My closet's open. You can't see in here. Oh, got all the skeletons in there. Gotta keep those hidden. All right, everybody, get on up. Get on up. We're gonna do some stretching, folks. We're gonna do some stretching. All right, we gotta take care of ourselves. We're gonna start out real quick. Take that hand. If you can touch your back with that hand, get it going. If that's enough of a stretch for you, we're stretching out this here. That might be enough of a stretch. If it's not, grab that elbow, pull it across. Do not, I repeat, do not hurt yourself. If it hurts, you want to stop. But you want to get this nice stretch in here. You're taking care of yourself, getting that blood moving, getting that blood flowing. Pull it across here. Lean that head back into it if you're not getting a stretch. And if you're still not getting a stretch, lean to the side a little bit to get a little stretch going. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds, folks. 20 seconds. Meanwhile, the lurker in the closet. That's right, Dasporo. That's right. Oh, no. I promise there's nothing terrible in there. We just had an inspection, though. So we had an inspection last week. So we had to clean up. I'm doing air quotes here. You can't see me doing air quotes. All right, let that go. Roll it out a little bit. But yeah, we cleaned up. We just showed everything in the closet. So the inspectors are like, it looks nice in here. Take that other hand, reach it behind your back there. See if you can touch your back. Pull it across, lean back into it. If it hurts, you're doing it too far. You just want to get a nice little stretch and lean into it a little bit. Oh yeah, doesn't it feel good? It feels so good. 20 seconds, folks. Let's hold this for 20 seconds. Ooh, this stretch feels so good. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, I love it. Oh yeah, it's a good stretch. Oh, it's a good stretch. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more second. All right, check it out. Roll it, folks. Roll it out. Do some shoulder rolls. You know I love my shoulder rolls. Get those shoulder rolls. We're gonna go and everyone stand up straight, shoulders up, back and down. And here we go. Roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arm. 2, 3, 4. Bring it forward. 2, 3, 4. With the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arm. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, deep breath in. Reach up and stretch up. Get that whole body stretching out, folks. Don't hold your breath. I don't know why I always hold my breath when I do this one. Get those fingertips up high. Get up on those tippy tops. Get on those tippy toes and stretch up. Take care of yourself. Taking care of your body, folks. Oh, yeah. 10 seconds. Hold it 10 more seconds. Hold that balance if you need to. Feet shoulder width apart. Engage the core. Here we go. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips. Inhale. Exhale and roll down. Roll down. Hinge at the hips, folks. Hinge at the hips and hang. Hang here. We're stretching out the glutes and lower back. The glutes and lower back. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. The captain only barely started to be able to touch toes. I was, beginning of the year, I couldn't touch my toes. But this stretch here, oh yeah. Don't try and arch your back for the ground. Instead, focus on hinging. That's where that stretches come from, that hinge, not from the arch in the back. All right, 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds and slowly roll up. Here we go, and in. Shoulders up, back down. Oh, feels good. Feels good to get that blood moving, get that body flowing. Thank you so much for joining me in that stretch. Thank you so much for taking care of yourself, folks, for taking care of yourselves. All of you get 50 points. All of you get 50 points for taking care of yourselves because the captain loves you. You should love you. And if you love you, you should love your body. All right, let's hop back into it. Nobody says, if you have a peg lift, if you have a peg leg touch the deck. If you have a peg leg touch the deck. Is it peg left? Do you have a peg left? I don't know. We're gonna hop back into our coding though. We're super close here. We need to make it, I would like our skill tree to be able to access here. So in our code, the line elements are able to tell us the left and right skill node. And I believe on the skill node element, go to the skill node element. Why can't I go to skill node element? That's fascinating. Skill node element. All right, so skill node element. Let's see here. Needs to have the skill GUID. Okay, so we need a way that given these two GUIDs, essentially we're gonna be able to check whether or not the user has them. So we need a like skill lookup type thing. Okay, so I'm gonna create so on the skill info controller, when we build this thing up, we're gonna go find all of our, so we find our skill nodes. Right here, we find our skill nodes. They have like this on select, on click thing. As we find them, we can also find our line elements. Okay, so this is gonna be toScan is line element. Do I do as something? This would be line elements. I don't think I need to do as here. This is interesting. I don't need to do that. This should be skill. I should be able to do skill node here. This is interesting that I wrote it that way. My brain wasn't working that day, clearly. Skill node. So this is a nice syntax where you can both check if it is that thing and declare a variable of that type. So this is saying if toScan happens to be a skill node, we get if it happens to be a line element, we get this. And so now we can do line element dot, and we can sort of like get information about this. In this case, we have the nodes. We know which nodes they are. Okay, so we can sort of get these nodes back. And so I have sort of this pair. The skill node element start, skill node element end. And sort of the idea is going to be that we need to sort of pass this information off on these line nodes. We also have the line element itself. So we could do line element dot acquired is something. So we can have a reference to it this way. I'm thinking here. We basically, Codex says that's interesting. In TypeScript, that's coerced via the LSP within scope, but I prefer the typing. It's coerced via the LSP. What is LSP? I don't know why my brain can't understand what LSP is right now. Language service provider. Gotcha. So if I didn't, it would just know that so that the problem is, so it would just know that it has that type. The problem is that toScan's declared here. So the compiler it knows enough about it. So the coercion, yeah. So it has to do with, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to look into the type system. Or anyway, I've written some type checkers before. So the way it would scope it down like that feels like it would be very challenging to do. It's not impossible. Clearly not impossible. Anyway, I like this kind of. Do I like this? I don't know. Anyway, the other way would be nice too. TypeScript is different. Yeah, TypeScript is different. That's true. Even though it's made by the C# devs, I really like TypeScript. I just don't like doing web development all that much. That's not true. I have enjoyed doing web development. I just, the JavaScript ecosystem is painful to me. I like my systems to be closed. When you're dealing with the internet, it's like, well, anyone, anywhere, anytime might do something here, and you have to be careful. A lot of edge cases. Because I'm falling out of love with it very quickly. Yeah, the ecosystem has gotten incredibly painful. I've done a lot of work. So the job I was at before was Angular. We did a lot of Angular stuff, and React Native. Oh, forgot to reset my break timer. Ah, fool. For being here to see me make such a terrible mistake, folks, 50 points to all of you. 50 points to all of you for seeing me forget to reset my break timer. What a fool I am. What a fool. We kind of need to register on our player a little bit. So I would like to make it so my iPlayer character, I would like for it to have this sort of notifier. So it needs to have a public event action action of some type. Owada Goosam. On change. And I kind of want to make it so this thing returns an action. It's going to turn a skill data on skills changed. Can I not? Why are you saying, oh, this is a system, not action? Okay. So on skills changed, and maybe we should actually be on skill acquired. I don't know. New on skills changed. Oh, what a goose I am. Codex, thank you. Oh, what a goose I am. Oh, what a goose I am. Oh, what a goose I am. I like that. I'm gonna use that with my students. Though I like to use the word omphaloskepsis. It's one of the a weird word. Omphalos. The word of the day is omphaloskepsis. I'm gonna use that. The word of the day is oh, what a goose I am, and have it be one just the word of the day. And I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, what a goose I am. I like it. Okay. On skills changed. I want this. And then I sort of want I need a notifier, like a skill change notifier. I'm gonna create a real quick, I'm gonna do an I skill changed. I skill changed notifier or something. This is a terrible name. We need a better name for this. H. Mendoza. So nice to see you, my friend. How are you on this beautiful Thursday? I hope it's a beautiful day for you, H. Mendoza. How are you? I just looked up omphaloskepsis, and I'm more confused than when I didn't know what it was. Exactly. Using namespace Captain Coder.skilltree.unity engine. This might need to be in the generic, the non-Unity engine version. We're gonna put it here for now. Though. That's right, folks, but the word of the day is omphaloskepsis. Let's see. Player character does not implement the iPlayer character on skilled change. That's, that makes sense. We're gonna have to do that real quick. I skilled change. I was finishing this up first. I want to make this part of an interface. And so this is going to have this method. So we don't need we need a reference to this thing. All right, so on skill change. So this will be a public interface I skill changed of type. The type needs to be something that we can understand. What does the skill type have? Oh, a GUID. Oh, that's interesting. Because our skill type, we have an I skill here. Public interface like this. It's going to be an S where S extends I skill. So we can still get it. So, okay. We don't need a colon here where S extends I skill. And we're going to say that we're going to have an S skill on skills changed. Then our iPlayer character should implement I skills changed of type skill data. It should let us do that. And then I don't need this here. And then it should still yell at me in the player character to implement it. We'll implement. Hello, please implement. Implement explicit. No. We want remaining members explicitly. Why do you dislike me so? Why do you dislike me so? Why do you make my life so painful? All right, let's try this. Player character here. Okay. And when we acquire a skill, then we notify whoever's listening, hey, this thing changed. This thing has changed here. We'll get rid of this purchased here, and instead we'll do on skills changed. If anyone's listening, we're gonna forward out the skill. Oh, this isn't a skill data. It should be a hash set of skill data. So this should be our skills, like that. So this needs to be a hash set. Or maybe an iNumeral. I like hash set because it's so quick. So this should have a hash set of S. All right, did that. It's gonna make me use that namespace. There we go. Are you happy? We're happy. G says, I'm off to do some short stream and playing. Enjoy your stream, G. Enjoy it. Have some fun playing a game. Absolutely. As always, G, you are welcome back anytime, my friend. I appreciate all the support you give me. You warm my heart daily, my friend. Art says, I didn't pay attention to the code for a while. Did you find a good way to determine inter-skill relationships? So here is what I'm doing. Art, great question. Great question. Here is the plan. Here is the plan. Our edges, all right, so our line element has this field on it now. So it has a property. Where are you? It has a property nodes. Hang on, nodes. Oh, it has this property here. So it has this property nodes, and this property has the start and the end node. So we can, if we have a reference to the line edge, we can get the start, we can get the end. All right, so that's, we can get the start, we can get the end. Then in our overall skill controller, when we first load up, we say, okay, go through the tree, find all of the nodes, find all of the edges, like this. And so we actually have a reference to our player character now. And what we can do is we can say, hey, player character dot on skill, hang on, not that. What is the name? Player. We're gonna say when player dot on skill changed, when the player changes, we're gonna say check, find which nodes changed and update them accordingly. So that's the plan right now. So we can create this, we can register this event here on skills change. We're gonna say private void handle skills changed, and this is gonna take in a hash set of skill data skills. So this hash set's gonna contain all of the skills that we have, and it's gonna do something with them. So we've created an event. All right, so whenever the player buys a skill, this event fires, and then that firing that will cause this handle skills change to execute. And then in our builder, when we first start up, we're gonna build up a table. We're gonna build up a table that knows how to re-render itself depending on how these skills exist. Does that make sense, Art? So we now have a reference to our start and end nodes. We have a reference to our line element. And so now we can basically use this information to have a lookup table that says if both of these skills exist inside of this hash set, turn this node on. We might be able to do it a little bit more efficiently than this as well. But this is my first attempt. So I'm thinking maybe this needs to be a little bit better. This exactly though. We're gonna go through all of our edges, and maybe that's not the right way to do it, but we have a reference to our edges now, and our edges have the GUIDs for this, and so we can use this. We at the very least have the reference to everything. I think I'm gonna have to massage this to be a little bit more efficient. From a lookup standpoint, I'd like it to be fast. Right now, it's going to be a slow look. It's going to like have to iterate through everything. So I'd like to eventually make it so that these are sort of hashed in an intelligent way from our start to our end. So right now, I'm kind of having to go through the whole tree, but not quite. I'm gonna only have to go through the skills that I have so far and check if I have the combination of the skills inside of my tree. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm checking to see if they match. If they do, then I light that line up. So I need a reference. Oh, maybe I could do it this way. I think I have an idea. Yeah. I have an idea. So I'm gonna create a dictionary. And this dictionary is gonna go from my skill node. It's gonna, not from my skill node. This is actually gonna be a string. Dictionary is definitely the way to do it. But this is actually gonna go to an action that accepts a hash set of skill data. And this hash set is gonna basically know how to fire this thing. Skill change. I think I have this trick here. Skill change. Action. It's gonna be a system.action. And so this is cool. That is a very interesting, because my instinct would be to focus on skill nodes and have each of them have child skills. What is the motivation for focusing on the edge? The skills do have that. These graphic here actually doesn't know that much. The lines actually don't know that much about the edges that they're connected to. The lines, let me show you the UXML. It has to do with, like, I'm doing UXML, and maybe there's a better way to do this. Let me show you the UXML here. So this image is constructed using this UXML. So it's like defined as this XML type. So the lines are up here. The lines don't actually know anything. They don't have a reference to anything. These don't have like a reference to anything. There is a tree structure elsewhere. So like this is kind of unaware of the tree itself. The line itself doesn't know anything about the tree. It just says, I'm a line. And when it knows how to draw between two nodes. So the start element and end element, it knows that I should draw between these two elements in the picture, in the graph. It doesn't actually know anything else. It knows the name of the node in the UXML file that it needs to draw a line between, but it doesn't actually know if you own that element or anything along those lines. So the line itself doesn't know. There is a different part that knows that, but essentially the picture, the thing that's being drawn, is dumb. It doesn't know anything about the underlying data structure. So the dictionary here, is going to be much faster at doing this. So I have a trick that I'm going to do here, which is, I think, really, really, really cool. In this file, this UXML file, we can't actually store the nodes themselves, because at the end of the day, it has to be a string. So I am storing the GUID. So there's this unique ID to each of the nodes in my game. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it so when I get this string back, we look it up based on that. So I'm lost my skill controller here. So I'm actually going to say, okay, I have the start. The start has the GUID, skill GUID on it. So our dictionary is going to say skill change at this GUID is going to have a function. It's going to have a function, and this function is going to be our hash set. This is going to be a hash set here, skill data. And maybe I should write this separately. Oh, no. This needs to be a Lambda expression here. This is going to be like owned skills. Owned skills. Okay, I might need to write a function. Can I do that? There we go. All right, so we're dynamically constructing a function here. Dynamic construction of function here. It says, all right, we have all of these skill data. And in fact, I want this to have the GUIDs. This actually needs to be two GUIDs. These are our GUIDs, skill GUIDs, like this. And what we do is we say, okay, given the start skill, we say if skills GUID.contains our end.skill GUID, line element dot acquired equals true. So we have a fast lookup here that says this dictionary contains a function that says, oh, I'm gonna give you the set of all the skills that we happen to have. I'm gonna give you all the skills that we happen to have. And if you happen to contain that, turn yourself on. So there's a little bit of a trick here. We're not the best yet, but this lookup's gonna be quick. It's a matter of like, can I convert this skill data easily here? So we have incoming skills. Really, this handle skill chain should tell me which skill was just acquired. So I'm gonna go back to my skill change here. I'm gonna write a thing called public event system.action hash set. It's actually gonna take in a string, and this is gonna be like GUID acquired, and then a hash set of strings here. If I do it this way, it's gonna be on skill acquired. Okay, so we have this thing that says when a skill is acquired, we're gonna give you the GUID and the GUIDs of every other skill you happen to have as well. All right, so not just when the skills change, but on skill acquired. We could still have this on skills changed, but this one I think is gonna work better. So we gotta go change this in our player character real quick. This should be on skills acquired. On skill acquired. And this needs to take in a string. This shouldn't be a tuple. It should be a string, comma, hash set of strings. 1 second, my skill changed. Actions can be defined without tuples, like this. All right, so we're gonna take in the GUID acquired, and now I can't label it, that's fine. And then the hash set like this. And well, this is good enough here that we're gonna do this. Yeah, the skill thing here, we no longer need this iSkill change. This might be an GUID thing. I'm not 100% sure. This might not be the best definition here from a type standpoint. But fired, this event fires when a skill is acquired. The resulting action should contain a GUID string and a hash set of GUIDs for all skills that are owned. Okay, so we're gonna try that. And then down here, this should be on skill acquired, like this. And we're gonna invoke, and the skill we just got was to acquire dot skill dot GUID. And then this I don't like. We probably shouldn't now. Now I'm gonna have to do a skills dot select here, and we're gonna do s goes to s dot GUID dot to hash set. So I don't like this. I don't like this because we have to iterate through all the skills, but maybe, you know, we could be clever with this and keep a separate one so we could optimize this later. It's not that stinky, Dramlux. It's not that stinky. We could optimize it in this way. Optimize it, not that. This part here is just not efficient. Well, it looks a little stinky. It looks a little stinky. So you're right. It looks a little stinky. So the way to fix this is I should abstract this into a property. So I should have a private method here that says hash set of string, and this would be skills GUIDs, you know, skill GUIDs, something like that. I hate this name. And then we could do some caching here with it. And so we actually don't always calculate it out, and I'll pull this out. And my cheat for now would be to say, okay, well, we don't even call this get skills GUID or something like that. And it doesn't take any arguments, so maybe it should be a property like this. And for now, we just say, okay, this is skill GeoIDs. And if I find that I end up having 10,000 skills later, I can optimize it really easily by swapping this out. H. Mendoza says, you made the captain doubt his own code. No, maybe. I like when people question my code. Question my code, please question my code. It makes me better when you question my code. It absolutely does make me better when you question my code. So I had to think about it. And I went, you know what? It actually makes more sense to do it this way. And then maybe put a note here that says, to do, it is possible, we may want to cache the set of GUIDs rather than calculating them every time. 7-inch, welcome back. That's Muniz with the cheese smell. 7-inch says, how are you? I'm watching you. What are you doing today? How are you? What are you doing today? I'm fabulous. Thank you so much for asking, 7-inch. I'm doing fabulous. How the heck are you on this beautiful Thursday? We're still working on our skill tree. I'm getting close. We're getting close. We're polishing it up. We're polishing it up. We added some kielbasa to it. We added the skill basa, which gives us the ability to kill basa. Right? That was courtesy. I don't remember who suggested. I think it was TMV or MVT. I'm so sorry. I'm getting the name wrong now. Someone suggested it early on in the string. I think it was TMV. And so that just made sense to add. I had to add it. So our skill change here. Skill change. I hate the name of this interface. I gotta get a better name for it. But let's see if this builds. Will it build? It doesn't build. It doesn't build. It doesn't build. It's not on skill changed. It should be dot on skill acquired handle. And this takes in a string acquired. And this is a string of others. Okay, so this now, the cool part about this is all I do, this becomes a really, really easy one. And I say, okay, well, I have a GUID here. I say, if, really got to try the thing here. We're going to do if skills change, and this should, I need to initialize this equals new. Should be a read only. Is this in your Unity project or your standalone project? The skill info is in my standalone project, but I would like I need to massage this into the library itself, because this logic here is a little bit tricky. This logic here, so I need to lift this up into an abstract place, but the abstraction was a little bit too much for me to think of. I'm doing the non-abstract part first. I'm going, okay, how can I abstract this out? Are you doing some kind of monitoring? Oh, no. This is part of my Unity project. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking. So there's three things here. So I have my library project here. So this is my Captain Coder DLL here. And then I have my demo project. So the idea is this is going to be the generalized version. This up here will be if I click this is the generalized version. And then this part down here is the demo version that'll come with how to use it. And so right now it's so that's what I thought you were asking. I hope that makes sense. I do have a build script for when I'm working on the other one. Let me show you that real quick. Code build.sh. I do have this. So when I do work on the DLLs outside, this builds and pulls everything into Unity for me, and that will that'll cause Unity to rebuild. So I do have a little script here that when I modify that, it does redo it. So I would like to find a way to automate this. Azerlin Black Shield. What a wonderful name. What a cool name. Azerlin, welcome aboard, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Happy to have you here on this beautiful day. Trying to garner some knowledge. That's fair. That's fair. D&D geek. Yeah, I love that name, my friend. I love it. I'm a D&D geek too. I'm a D&D geek. Did you know? Did you guys know that Captain Coder is a D&D geek? Look at this. This is just some of my D&D. Oh, you can't see. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Follow me. Why won't you follow me? Anyway, there's a big chunk. Look at this. Look, this is one of my favorites. This is my favorites. Classic. Oh, upside down. Sorry. Classic Forgotten Realms campaign set for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, folks. This is such an awesome campaign setting. I love that one. All right, folks, let's hop back in. Yeah, super nerd over here. Nerd alert. That's okay. That's okay. I love it. We need to play some campaign. Ooh. Now that's cover art. Yeah, isn't that cover art beautiful? That cover art is beautiful. There's so many good stuff over here. Anyway, we gotta focus. Let's try not to get too distracted. Say if skill change dot try get value, and our key is acquired, and our out is the system dot action. Can I just do a var here? This one is long var function. This is like handler. Cool. And then here we're saying if we happen to do this, we're gonna do handler.invoke skills. So look how simple this becomes. When we handle the skill change, we get this acquired skill and we just say, okay, well, we set this up earlier to change it here. So now when the player acquires a skill, it should change. I think we got it. Check says, yeah, Codex, sorry, I should have told you there's a .NET watch. I knew about that. Encho says, good morning, Captain. Encho, good morning to you, my friend. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. How the heck are you on this beautiful day? We're so close, folks. We're so close, closer than ever. As I said, used to play it back in the day. I used to DM 2nd edition Ravenloft. Oh, Ravenloft is so good. Have you seen the new Ravenloft? The new Ravenloft, Curse of Strahd. I actually really like 5th editions. Maybe not. I like it more than 4th edition. Curse of Strahd is an excellent campaign book as well. This is go back to Ravenloft. Enjoy the Ravenloft, folks. Curse of Strahd. This stream is not brought to you by Wizards of the Coast, but I do love me some good role playing. All right. Curse of Strahd. Get back to Ravenloft, folks. If you enjoy it, we need to focus. 1 minute later, talking about D&D. All right, folks, we need to focus. Let's focus here. Azerlin, I'm just so excited. I love your name. I'm so excited. Folks, hang on. We gotta focus. All right, we're gonna focus here. Focus. All right, did you guys know that the Captain Coder paints miniatures? Hang on, let me find, where's my miniatures? Let's go get this here. All right, folks, have you seen this before? I've shown this a couple times, but folks, I got this big old box here. This is my portable miniature case, folks. Portable miniature case. Watch, I gotta show you. Captain Coder loves painting stuff. Art, you're inspiring me so much. I love painting skeletons. I'm not a great painter, but we're gonna show off a couple of my undead things here. Look at these. These are some things that I painted. All right, so we gotta switch to our, let's see, can I turn on my dock cam? Here we go, dock cam activated here. Check these out. Look at this guy, look at that. Isn't miniature painting so cool? It's so fun. Come on, focus. Look at that. I don't play Warhammer, Encho. Warhammer, I always feels like just, I think I would love Warhammer.
You in the back. Pay attention.
Oh, I'm so sorry that the pay attention's behind my dot cam. Let me see if I can move that down behind it. Let me, 1 sec. Let's try again. Hey.
You in the back.
There we go.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I use these for D&Ds. Look at that zombie. The skeletons, Art, your paintings make me want to paint skeletons because the washing on these makes them look so, I love painting skeletons, things with all the little fine details in there, so fun to paint. That's right, I was saying focus on the camera. So I love miniature stuff is super cool. All right, folks, we gotta focus here. We're so close. We gotta focus. They never miss, guys. When he said we need to focus, talking about the camera. That's right. Oh, we got some followers, folks. You know what that means? Azerlin. Every now and then I get a little bit follow from the Azerlin. I would like to thank you for Azerlin following the captain today. Azerlin, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the crew. We also got BS Repellent. That name is amazing. Oh my goodness. BS Repellent. This stream is brought to you by BS Repellent, folks. BS Repellent, thank you so much for following me. Thank you. BS Repellent. You gotta get it today because you want to get rid of that BS. Get yourself some BS repellent and spray it around the room to get rid of that BS. BS repellent, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome aboard. Anyone who doesn't know, I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me. I am a computer science educator, although I often get distracted and we slip out of that a little bit. But we are learning and coding and growing together. And if you have any questions, programming related or otherwise, do not hesitate to ask. Please, please, please ask. I love hearing your questions. Please bring them. Please ask questions. I love them. And backseat coding, absolutely encouraged here. Not only is it's allowed, it's encouraged because I learned so much when you backseat code. Art, so sorry I missed so much of the chat. If I missed something, please let me know. Please let me know. Art saying flashback to my 80s music mixed tape recorded off the radio in the very early noughties. In the noughties, that's right. The early noughties. I actually think we might have this working. If this will compile, I know I've been a little bit distracted today. I think we might be able to acquire some skills here. I think this might work. This might work, and I'm excited to see if it does. All right. The one thing is we got to make it by skill. Okay. Nothing much happened. Did my player actually get this skill? Okay, so that didn't work. That didn't work. Did this fire? The question is, did this fire? Did this fire? Dramel says, hey Captain, how you showed people all the swag have you showed all the people MMOpug sent you? I did. Let's show it again though, real quick, folks. Well, let me focus just for a minute. Dramel, I do want to show people all the swag. It's awesome. I gotta focus just for a minute. If not for all the skeletons, vampires, and assorted wizards, we might be done already. It was a focus trap. It was a focus trap. I've not seen MMOpug swag. We've got so much MMOpug swag. We're gonna be doing so many giveaways, folks. I'll give you a quick little glimpse. Look, check this out. MMOpug sent me these Captain Coder coasters. These laser engraved coasters. We got 2 sets of these. We're gonna be giving these away. MMOpug has sent me these Captain Coder, I don't know if I'd call them a paperweight, but these nice little displays here. You can set the color. If you want a specific color you can put on, you can have it put it on flash mode. We're gonna be doing some giveaways, folks. I'm so excited about this. We're gonna be doing some giveaways in April when we come back. Azerlin asks, so you code in C# only, or do you work in C++ as well? I haven't done a lot of work in C++. But I've done a lot of work in the C programming language for embedded systems. I've worked a lot in Java as well I wouldn't say embedded system. Java, I've actually worked mostly on the Java virtual machine. So writing a tool to compile and interpret Java bytecodes. So when I was younger, and I'm pretty young, so I shouldn't say it. So one of my first jobs was working for a company that had a supercomputer, and they needed a specialized Java virtual machine to basically do a parallelism, massive parallelization on the CPU. They had a supercomputer with about 6,000 processors. And so we had a custom Java JVM that I was working on. So I was working on the compiler and the JVM itself, the custom one that we used. So I would say that I am very knowledgeable of Java, old Java. I haven't used Java in years. I'm very, very knowledgeable in C. And C# I'm brand new to. C# I've only been using for about 2 years, less than 2 years, 19 months. Good question, Azerlin. Thank you for asking. All right, so let's see here. Let's look here. I would say I've worked in a lot of different programming languages, but C++ is not one that I've had an opportunity to do much in. And I'm not really a game developer. I should say that I've just been doing game development stuff for the last couple months, since January, essentially. Okay, so I want to see whether or not this is firing. Contains NC. Okay, so debug. I'm gonna do a debug.log. Acquired like this. Let's see here. Want to see whether or not this will get me when I buy these things. Am I registered properly? I don't know if I actually registered on the player properly here. So when I buy this, okay, so we did acquire it. So we're not the skill. The dictionary doesn't seem to be looking up, or maybe we do have to mark it dirty. Okay, so the question is here. In acquired, set debug.log acquired line. See if this fires. We also got Farley the legend following me. Farley the legend, I'd like to thank you for following. Yeah, Farley the legend. Welcome to Captain Coder's Academy. Do. Farley the legend has clicked that follow, and we'd like to give you a warm welcome today. Yes, Farley the legend, I'd like to welcome you to the crew. Farley the legend, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be. I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday, my friend. Aslan says, Epic yesterday showcased their new language verse. Looks interesting. I haven't heard of it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Azerlin, I would love if you post a link. Don't post it just yet. I gotta give you permissions here. Let's give you, you have 60,000 seconds to post it. But feel free to post a link. So we have the acquired line. Okay, let's clear this out. When I buy this, oh, I'm not in run mode. Hang on. Acquired line runs, so they're all getting set to false. Got it. Looked very good. Okay, so acquired line isn't getting set. So something's not quite right. My question is, am I actually adding these into the start GG if it is a line element? Let's see here. Debug.log registering line element like this. Art says, well, I should try to get outside for a bit. I woke up at 8 this morning with a horrid ache in my throat, which I've been nursing since. I think a walk would do me good. Thank you for the stream and enjoy the rest. Art, no, don't thank me. Thank you, Art, for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Folks, if you guys don't know Art, Art's a real game developer creating a game called The Warlock's Gauntlet. Not is he just making the game, he's also writing the whole game engine in C++. I've learned a ton over on Artstream. He's in the process of getting the game demo, the alpha demo, released on Steam. So it's coming to a Steam page near you. If you want to know more, click that follow button. Art, incredible stream, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you again real soon. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Azerlin. Thank you for the link. I'm gonna open that up. Let's check it out. Thank you for sharing that link, Azerlin. The verse language. To see the design goals of the verse programming language features, use this section as a reference. What is verse? Verse is a programming language developed by Epic Games that you can use to create your own gameplay in the Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Oh, it's specifically for Fortnite, or is it just saying that it can be used for Fortnite Creative? That's interesting. Is it a programming language specifically for Fortnite? Fascinating. That looks interesting. Thank you for sharing that. And points, Azerlin, for contributing in such a beautiful way. 50 points to you, my friend. Thank you so much for contributing here. I have to check this out a little bit more. Unreal Editor for Fortnite. So the long-term goals, Azerlin says, is that it will be the one code to rule them all. Gotcha. One code to rule them all. I like that. All right, so do we actually register these elements? Get rid of this acquired line thing. I'm gonna have to rebuild again. Acquired line. Because I don't need that to happen. I want to see whether or not these are all getting registered properly. When I run, do we register? Register. Okay, so the line elements to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes sense. Okay, so they register. What's interesting here, 829 D5. Oh, no, I do have the hero skill. I do have the hero skill. But I'm not finding the set acquired. Jerome says, if you want to talk about one program and rule them all, you should talk with Jonathan Blow. What is, I feel like I should know more about this. What program is that? The Jonathan Blow, American video game and programmer. He's best known for his work in independent game Braid and Witness. Oh, is he the one making Rust? Is he the one making Rust? Gotcha. Rust is a cool language. I've heard great things. I've never programmed in Rust, but I've heard great things. Yeah. He looked into the de facto alternatives to C+ at the time. Oh, he looked into them. Gotcha. He didn't make Rust. J-A-I. Gotcha. I was wrong. A lot of people want to make programming languages do very specific things. Manage your it's all about managing complexity. There's a lot of complexities. Why? All right, so can we skill info controller? What's going on here? Handle skill and required this. I'm gonna put we're gonna do the debug mode, folks. We're gonna connect the debugger. Attach the debugger, please work for me. We's attaching enable debugging. We're gonna debug some code. We're gonna see if we can debug it now. I don't know if we can do it though. I'm just curious what is inside of this dictionary. Is this in there or is it not loaded yet? I'm just curious. We gotta wait for this to build and then we're gonna debug it, folks. We're gonna do a little debugging. A dibbity debug. Diggity debug mode, folks. See if we can get this here. Can we get it here? Can we get it there? All right. Come on, build for me, baby. Did you guys know? If you didn't know, Captain, well, this build, now might be a good time to join that Discord channel, folks. Now might be a good time. Ooh, well, it's building. Jerome. Thank you for following me. Thank you for getting me an opportunity to sing to you, Jerome. I wanna sing your praise for following me. Thank you for following. Welcome to the crew. Jerome, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Happy to have you here on this beautiful Thursday. I hope it's a beautiful Thursday for you. Lo-Fi Craft, welcome back, my friend. Nice to see you. That says, Oki's home time, going to lurk, listen to audio for the drive. Cap, if you finish before I am at the keys, have an awesome vacation. We'll see you on Discord. Lance, thank you so much. Have a safe drive home, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. As always, keep coding, keep growing. Have yourself a beautiful day, and we will see you next time. Jerome says, thanks for welcoming me. You're welcome. Jerome, let me know if I'm saying that correctly. I know it doesn't have the E there at the end, but Jerome is the way my brain sees it. If you want me to pronounce it differently, just let me know. I want you to feel welcome here. Aslan says, last I really got into code was BioWare's Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights had such a good modding engine. You could write C++. Oh, Neverwinter Nights had such a good modding features. People are still modding it today. Could always read it, but my writing code never quite worked the way I wanted it. My name's a bit unique. No worries. If you just let me know, I want you to feel welcome here. One way I like to do that is trying to get the names correct. All right, so we're gonna debug this. Now that the debug code is built, let's see. Will it debug? So these all get registered. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna click buy, and this should get my debugger here. We stopped here. All right. So my question is, what's in this hash set? We have two. We have these two things, 2A88979. All right, so we have that. So the two skills, let's make sure this is our, can't look at the inspector. That's frustrating. Step over. Okay, so it did have the acquired one. This invoke isn't working though. Skills contains this. Can I step into you? It does. Okay. So we can step into you. We step over. What is end dot? Let's see if this crashes everything. End skill GUID is 7010322F. That's interesting. So the GUID here, 7. All right, so I'm gonna write these down. I need to keep track of these. Open up a new file. This was end.skill GUID. Like that. And I'm gonna save you. Our start, do we have reference to start here? We don't have a reference to start here. Lo-Fi Craft says, I'm sad. I'm so sorry you're sad. I hope things are doing okay, my friend. What's going on? What's happening? I'm so sorry to hear you're not doing well. That you're not feeling great. If you don't feel like talking about it, that's also okay. I just hope I hope I can cheer you up a little bit. I hope being here, being with such an awesome community can help out. Jerome says, let's go. I hope I learn a lot on your channel. I'm a game dev student right now. Awesome. Well, you're in the right place, my friend, because we have so many people helping each other out here. The whole point of this is to lift people up. Lift people up. If you're not on the Discord, my friend, I'm gonna recommend you join it. I know there's a lot of Discords, but people here, this ask for help, we're learning so much. And I've been doing these office hours, so if you have code or any questions, hop on there when I'm doing these offices. I'm gonna do one later today. I don't know exact time yet. We'll post it soon. But this ask for help channel here, I've been so in love with what's going on here. And people are joining and posting questions and answering each other's questions and just helping each other out. It's awesome. This has been like the greatest thing I felt like this is one of the greatest things I've ever been a part of as far as like a learning community goes. It's awesome. I love it. I've been loving it so much. So feel free to join. If you don't have to join the Discord, but if you'd like to, I'd love to have you there. Lo-Fi Craft says, I did buy a thing in Roblox for $1.50, a visual skipped in Roblox. Gotcha. You bought it yesterday. Aslan says, just saying, but I'll be looking for people in the community project within the year. We'll be using Unreal Engine 5. I think there's several people using it. I want to explore Unreal Engine as well. I also want to explore Godot. There's so many things I want to do. I'm just having so much fun doing this game dev stuff. All right, so our end was that. Our start skills GUID. This one doesn't have it. What are these ones here? Maybe I just need to rebuild. What is this one and what is this one? So my question, what are these two? And why are they not correct? All right, so we're gonna detach here. That's interesting. That it wanted me to, I must have hit something. Jerome, thank you so much for joining the Discord, my friend. No pressure. Everyone, no pressure. I know you never have to join. All right, so our hero skill. Oh, hang on. Something. What is going on here? Did something? No, didn't trigger anything here. Pause an exception. Okay, let's stop the debugger. Our hero skill. This is our hero skill. Hero skill in hash set. So I have the hero skill. What about this other one? 2-8. Let's go to our skills. This should hopefully be the spell casting. This is the spell casting. So what's interesting here, spell casting, is that my line. Oh, that makes sense. The skill that was acquired was this one. There's multiple things that this one connects to. So we can't just add one. We can't just add one because this skill. Oh, okay. So I wrote a little bug here. In my skill tree, each node has multiple edges coming out. So my graph just needs, when I acquire one skill, I need to say, okay, well, what are the possible things? So rather than having a single one, that needs to have all of the edges coming out of it. So in my controller here, the type of this this dictionary isn't just this single action is fine actually. It's just that when I select that node, let's see, the node coming in. What was the node coming in? The node acquired was correct. What am I? I'm not sure. I'm a little confused. Tim Spurgeons, I don't know what that is, but you were trying to do something cool. Welcome back, Tim. So nice to see you. And Tulu, hello. Happy Thursday. How the heck are you, Tim? How the heck are you, Tulu, on this beautiful Thursday? I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. I hope you are having an absolutely beautiful day. So this needs to go to a list. I need to get all of these things out here. So this feels painful. Dictionary string to a hash set of string. This is gonna be our neighbor. I'm gonna see if I can revise this momentarily, but this is our neighbor, our skill neighbors. We need to check if we have any of our skill neighbors. Is that right? Because our every start node should have, every line should go from a start to an end. I'm not sure here. Tulu says, doing well, how are you? I'm doing fabulous. Tulu, thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. My cat was on my laptop. I was sweeping. Oh, gotcha. I thought that was like some sort of like alt thing that you typed in and it gave a special character. Asmund says, I'm in there like a dirty shirt. I need to cram a lot of learning basic coding, engineers, basic modeling, and texturing. Look, we're all in there trying to learn something. We're all trying to learn and grow and code and do all this fun stuff. It's fun to do it together. This community's been so awesome. The Twitch dev community is so awesome. Everyone here, thank you so much for being here. You're all so fantastic, so awesome. That said, I don't know if I've given a shout out yet. Revere, folks. Revere is an incredible game developer, a real game developer. I'm just building little toys and little tools. Revere is building a real game. The game is called Unforgiven Space. It's a parody of Star Citizen. You gotta check it out. Fantastic game developer, fantastic Blender 3D artist, and just so much fun to hang out. Really chill stream. Revere, thank you so much for streaming, my friend. We love you. We really, really do. All right, so the registering line, there's something going on where my start to end, I'm getting the same start multiple times. Yes, so the start should go to a list of actions. This should go to a list of actions to check. All right, so we're gonna do it as a list of actions here. And the list, so this is like kind of weird and gross, and so I'm gonna write another little helper here, say private lists of system.action hash set of string. This is like edge actions. I'm just gonna take in a string from start. So this is all the possible places you could end up. All right, this is all the possible places it could end up. And this is gonna say if skill change dot, there's all these. What am I doing wrong here? Let's return null for now. See if we can get this to compile. What am I doing wrong? Private list, am I missing? There we go. All right, comment you out just for a moment. This needs to get the element. If it doesn't exist, it needs to initialize it with a single empty list in there. Ben the Rat says, hey Captain, how do I get rid of shadows in Unity? So if you're in a 3D game, so I don't have is my game in 3D mode? Do I have a 3D scene? Hang on. You can turn off your light sources. No, I'm not in a 3D game. In 3D mode, that you probably have a light source over here. So, and someone correct me if there's a better way to do this. There can be a light source over here, and you can set it up to control how the lighting affects and interacts with objects. So that would be one way to do it. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but there's probably something over here called like a light source. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like a light source, and you can modify how that light interacts with objects. Let me know if that helps. You can change like the angle of the shadows and stuff as well. As it says, beating Star System to lunch, I think would be easy enough to do. It's been 12 years, probably 12 to go. Damage code, that is what I usually do too. Danny says, meshes usually have a setting for casting shadows. Yeah, so I know there's different ways. If you want to eliminate it just like overall, so you have nothing to cast a shadow, it'd be on your light source. If you just want one specific thing not to cast a shadow, you can turn off the lighting there. You can go into lighting settings and change shadow color, and you can turn off shadows and change the ambient light. Moonness, thank you so much. All of you, thank you so much for your suggestions. Nameless Coder, 50 points. We got Denny over here, 50 points. And Moonness, thank you guys so much for your suggestions. You guys are fabulous. You guys are wonderful. You are incredible members of the crew. And the least I guess the least I can do is nothing. But almost the least I could do is give you a little bit of a pointage there. Okay. Handle skills. Invoke. Jerome says, how can I get a point? You know, Jerome, there's many ways to get a point. Interaction, asking questions, backseat coding is the best way to do it. So if you're here when I finish stuff, you get points, and you get points just for being here. You get points just for being here, hanging out, just doing nothing. You know, just lurk and get you points. You can check your points using the points command. Tulu says, Cap, I have a question, if you don't mind. In one of my methods, I'm using time plus equals time dot delta time, but the frame rate is different in my builder versus editor. How do I make it so that it's equal regardless of frame rate? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Shouldn't your delta time be... The idea is your delta time is the amount of milliseconds that have passed since the last time. So it should be the same. That's interesting. It should already account for frame rate. Yeah, Saravati. Thank you so much, Saravati. It's a good question, but I think delta time should already account for it. Saravati, thank you for verifying that, confirming that with me. 50 points to you. But yeah, Jerome, you get points just for hanging out. You got points for following, you know, and I'll, you know, so you know, Jerome, just for being here, for being awesome. All right, everyone, for being here for this momentous occasion. 500 points to all of you. 500 points to all of you. Tuber Tugger, so you're doing time.delta time twice. If you double up, then you're overcompensating. That says the time.delta time runs differently in the editor versus in-game or in play mode. Interesting. It's because your frame rate is, it's because the frame rate isn't consistent in the editor mode, right? Is that how that works? I'm not sure. Okay, so here we want to do the following. We're going to say if our skill change dot try get value, our start and our out var list, we're going to return list. All right, so if we have it, we just return the list. And in fact, what I want to do is I'm going to say, actually, if it's not in there, at the end of the day, we're going to return list. We're going to do that our skill change at start is going to be equal to a new list. So set list equals new list. And this is going to be list like that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're say if it doesn't exist, we make one and we put it in there, and then we return an empty list. So now down here, we're going to say that our var actions is going to be equal to edge actions at start. It's going to give us this thing here, start.guid actually. So we get that list of actions out, and then we add to that list. We're going to do actions.add, and you know, really we're going to do a var action equals this. Can I do function void action like this. We're gonna do a local function, and we'll do actions.add action. There we go. All right, check predicate. We'll call this predicate or highlight check highlight edge action. All right, It's a terrible name. I'm bad at naming. I'm not a wordologist. Not a wordologist, so I'm not 100% sure. Sarovati says, is your game physics slowed down? Any timescale modifying actions messes with it. Time unscaled delta is the right areas. Maybe you should use fixed update. If you're I think the issue is you're trying to use it in the editor versus play mode. If you're not in play mode, time.deltime does not function the same way. For example, the update function does not run outside of play mode. Yeah, so that makes sense. Why, are you trying to use the update method in the editor? Why do you need time.delta time outside of the editor? That would be outside of play mode. That's a question I would be curious about. Are you trying to animate something outside of play mode? Like in the editor window or something? I'm just really curious what your end goal is. Yeah, you might want to, so this question seems like it might be complex enough to ask for help on the Discord. It might be complex enough for you to ask for help on the Discord. Create a thread here, and then we can sort of like have a little bit more of an asynchronous back and forth, or bring it to office hours when I host office hours later today. I'm not entirely sure what time I'm gonna be doing that, but if you join the Discord, I'll be posting when I'm doing office hours. But office hours is the time when people can come and give me their questions. Okay, so now we do this. If skills has this thing, we want to loop through all of the actions. So we're gonna loop through all the action. Var handler in handlers. We're gonna name this handlers, and then we're gonna do handler.invoke on the skills like this. Skills like cheap grams, office hours with the those office hours. They're coming, my friend. We're gonna have some office hours today. Next week, when I'm not gonna be streaming next week, because I'm gonna be on vacation, but I will be hosting office hours on the Discord probably several times. So stay tuned for that. I don't know the exact schedule. It's gonna depend. I'm on vacation, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing there. I haven't made a lot of plans. I have some plans, but I don't know exact ones. But if you guys want to see Captain Coder next week, when I'm not gonna be streaming, because I'll be away, I don't have my stream set up, feel free to join the Discord, folks. You don't have to join the Discord. Look, you don't have to join the Discord, but if you do, you might be able to catch me. Okay, so I think this is the change that we needed here. Let's disable this breakpoint. I love it. I love teaching. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And being, having you guys, this has given me so much vigor. I'd say this has given me so much vigor, so much joy, the socialization, the community. I can't believe this community exists. This is something I've tried to start I want to start a school for computer science and programming. And it turns out becoming a computer science educator is really, really challenging to find work. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I finally got that opportunity a few years ago. It's super hard. Let's see here. Buy skill. This still didn't do what I wanted. This is a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing here. All right, I gotta focus here. MMO Pug, yes, I'd love to see your Twitch chat game. That sounds cool. I'd love to get something like that going on here. On skill acquired. Acquired this. Debug.log handler. How many handlers do we got? Debug.log found handlers.count possible edges. See this. Lo-Fi Crap says, Captain, can you do a Roblox studio tag and ask for help? Absolutely. Let's add that real quick. Absolutely. I'll add one in there. Can I do that? Can I do it real quick? Let's see. Add. How do I? Hang on. There's a settings here. Absolutely. Let's add it. Roblox. It's like block. Lego. Is there Lego? Block. Oh, come on. What do we need? What do we need here? I'm gonna do B for block. There we go. Of course. Someone says top secret, you already know too much. Yes, I do. I know so much. It's a Scorched Earth game. The Scorched Earth game, cool. Yeah, I love me some scorch. That'll be really cool. I love that idea. I love that idea. Okay, so how many possible edges here? This is driving me crazy, guys. I loved Scorched Earth. Worms, I loved the Worms games. It was just like a slightly fancier Scorched Earth, right? I played a lot of Scorched Earth in my youth. All right, let's clear this. Buy skill. Found one possible edge. That's... Oh, because this is going to that one. Oh, this is going to that one. We need to make it so that way when I buy it... Oh. That makes sense. This only has one edge going out. Okay. Man, I should have written some unit tests for this. I would have found this a lot quicker. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. This could have been all solid if I did it as a unit test first, rather than thinking I was too good for unit tests. Bummer, folks. I should have done the unit test. All right, so we need to go both ways. We need to go both ways here. So I'm doing the version where we go from start to end. Kodak says, never too good for unit tests. I really thought that this was gonna be simple. Still need to learn how to do that in C#. XUnit, my friend. If you're in Unity, NUnit. NUnit's the test framework, that's Unity. If you're outside of Unity, you can use NUnit as well, but XUnit is the sort of like go-to that everyone uses in C# land. Element. Should have written a unit test. Check highlight edge. We need to go both directions. So I'm gonna write a function here. Private void add edge listener. Edge action. Yeah. Skill node element start. Skill node element end. Why this autocomplete? I hate you, autocomplete. I hate this. I love autocomplete. I hate that specific autocomplete. The add, we need to do this. We need to do this. Add edge action. And the one thing we're missing is the line element. Line element. Line element. It's called line element, folks. Line element. There we go. Format. And we need to add it going both directions. So in this case, we do add edge action. Start end line element. Add edge action and start line element. I think this is what... Oh, it's only going one direction. One direction. It was only going one way. You want to go two ways. Kodak says, there's a lot I need to catch up on. Honestly, last I used .NET, C# had only been out a year. So, ooh, that was like back in 2006, 2007 maybe. C# came out in 2005, I think. When did C# come out? C# release date. 2003. First appeared in 2000. Gotcha. 2003 was probably like the first, 2003 International Standard. It was approved in 2003. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's try this. Oh, we did it. Oh, that line turned green. Let's buy... Oh, our skill bossa. Our skill bossa. We cannot click on our skill bossa. I'm not sure why. I'm assuming there's something with the GUID that I need to rebuild it. All right, can we buy lay hands? What does lay hands require? Let's go to lay hands. Lay hands requires us... lay hands requires us to be level 2 and have 2 skill points. So my player character, let me give myself level 2. Let's give ourselves 10 skill points so we have enough to go around. Buy it. All right, this one, buy it. Boom, buy it. Boom. I don't have enough skill points. I need more skill points. Oh, I'm not high enough level. Here we go, higher level. Buy it. Boom. All right. All right, folks, we got it to change colors. Oh, we did it. We did it. Let's do a commit here, folks. Let's do a commit. You saw it here first. You saw it first here live on Twitch, folks, or YouTube, wherever you happen to be watching in the world. Are we streaming on YouTube? I haven't seen many chats coming from YouTube today. Yeah, the live stream is over on YouTube as well. We've had some viewers over there. We did it, folks. We saw. We're gonna do a commit here. Feature, implement edge color change on purchase. Woohoo! Edge color change on purchase. We done did it. We done did it, folks. We done diddly done do done did it. We done diddly done do done did it. Oh, that's exciting. We got that to work. We're pushing that up. And for being here, we get to cross something off the list. Finally, whew, whew. We got to cross it off. Animate. I don't think we're going to animate. We don't have time to animate today. I only got 4 minutes left before I got to get ready for work. But for being here to witness this momentous occasion, 100 points to all of you. You saw it here first at Captain Coder's Academy on Twitch, on YouTube. We done did it, folks. We done did it. We're going to do a commit here. We're going to tag it. This is day 10. Get status, get tag, end of day 10. What did we want? What did we done did? Tuber Tugger, we done did it. We done did it. We're gonna push this up here. So anyone who wants this code is all open source, available for you. We got our line edges. When we skill system finished, not quite. Basic, very close. I need to generalize it a little bit. It's finished enough that I think I could I could force this into a thing, but we can buy a skill and we get that line to light up. That's what we did. Not only that, you can specify the line colors using the style sheet. The only thing that we didn't do is we didn't add an animation on the purchase, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I learned so much. From this project. This was super cool. Pushed up there. I'm gonna be massaging this up a little bit, doing a little bit of refactoring, make it nice, make it reusable. I'll probably be doing some of that live on Discord while I'm away. I'll be on my laptop, so I don't have my whole streaming setup. But we made it happen, folks. We made it happen. So glad you guys were here to witness this. Real quick, folks, I gotta promote myself a little bit. I gotta promote Captain Coder's Academy a little bit. People have been asking for it. So on the Discord, people saying, hey, Captain, you're not an affiliate on Twitch. How do I support you? There's a couple ways to do it. Our Discord got big enough. Our Discord's finally big enough to offer server subscriptions. You don't have to do this. But I just want to let people know that it's here because people have asked. You can become a crewmate plus, or a bridge crew member that you get the same benefits for all three of these. Well, almost the same, that you just get a different icon and color. So if you want to subscribe on Discord, you can. All of this is going to go to helping Captain Coder's Academy's community continue to grow. All right. If you don't want to be on Discord, that's also okay. We got a coffee. We got a coffee. Do I have a coffee command set up? I do. We got a coffee set up there. So if you want to join the Discord, you can support that way. Just by being on the Discord, you're supporting as well. We got a coffee. There's the same membership benefits here. Any amount is appreciated. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. I'm just letting people have asked, so you can. You know, no, not necessary. It's not necessary. We got a coffee as well. And then we also have I am partnered with the Humble Bundle organization. So if you want to support the Captain, Humble Bundle, and charities, not just Girls Who Code, but lots of charities, you can get the Captain Coder approved bundles. These are all, any bundle that I buy, I'm gonna put it on here. You can get it. But if you want to, you can click activate support. And then anything you purchase on Humble Bundle, Girls Who Code gets 10%. Girls Who Code gets 10%, Captain Coder gets 10%, and in your settings you can change it so Girls Who Code gets the full 20%. You can change that in your settings. That said, folks, just do a little bit of self-promotion here. You guys know I hate doing it. It drives me nuts, but people have been telling me I need to do it, so I'm going to start doing it a little bit more. That said, thank you everyone so much for being here today. I love you all very, very much. We're going to find someone to raid. Let's see, who are we going to raid today? We're going to find someone, and we're going to raid them. There will be office hours later today. I don't know exactly when. I don't know where. We're going to go raid Klaxon42, everybody. Klaxon42. Let's give a shout out to, do I have a Klaxon command? I don't think I have a Klaxon command yet. Shout out to Klaxon, folks. Klaxon is a Unity game developer. He's actually more of an artist, but he's developing a game. His game is super cute, super fun. I love it. And we are going to go raid Klaxon, folks. As always, everybody, Thank you so much for being here. I love you all very much. I appreciate you being here. We are learning, we are coding, we are growing together. Keep an eye out on the Discord for when I'm doing offsides. I'll post an event for it soon on the Discord. As always, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be, and you are welcome back anytime. See you guys in a week.